of that Uzi nigga on the ground and I got your girl on the phone. She wanna fuck but keep the clothes on. I only want the drawer. So whoa, Poppy, whoa, like a silly nigga. Mom, do you think the mailman came? Why? I take the greens and I soak up all of that garlic. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'm playing some Destiny. Dauntless. Let's go. Poppy's one of the guys like a silly bitch. Be a silly bitch.
Sky full of adventure and glory, with a bold
So weird.
Some say the behemoths rule these islands. We're going to prove them wrong. We are slayers, and slayers live for the hunt.
Okay, something else that you can do. So you guys can pick which one you want to try. I did so these are mushroom and meat, black bean burgers.
Silly in the hood with no baby.
And more some cheese. And this is just melted cheese with ketchup and pickles. Okay. So how did you make the burger mix? So another thing that's nice with the cast iron pan.
On the stop crowns in my got your girl on the phone.
So I had
Super. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video.
Garlic, salt, Buck's fat, and then I kind of wanted to show you what else is in there. Yes. So kashi cereal, that has a lot of protein and whole grains. So I blended that down to breadcrumbs. So kind of like a breadcrumb. Brilliant. And then you have cilantro in there too. Cilantro.
I think these are just really great.
This is great.
I mean, that's really, really tasty.
So that's called Borza. It's a spreadable cheese that has some herbs and seasoning.
Wow, that is very tasty.
You'll find it you find it in gourmet cheese areas. Even if it's on crackers or whatever. You can even take this burger and just put it over rice and eat it.
Wow. Yes, you're right.
I'll be on the block on the regular. With my niggas busting at the cops on the regular. Bitches suck a dick, give it top on the regular. Got me one with a straight drop on the regular. Do you know I'm running for the shit on the regular? Bare face, I'ma hit a lick on the regular. Puzzle with the drunk, gun cut on the regular. Yeah, I'm 6'9" with the 9 on the regular. Niggas want war, yeah, kick it door, yeah. Niggas want the sauce, yeah, shake 'em off, yeah. I'm still in the hole, yeah, bustin' drugs, yeah. Rolling through the city, yeah, with my niggas, yeah. Niggas want their bitch back, out tic-tac. Run up head, click, cut, blood, shit back. Maybe I ain't a hot boy, I'm a block boy. Double trigger clock, make 'em diddy bop, boy.
Nigga, we be bustin' at the ops on the regular. Nigga, we be nigga from the cops on the regular. Bitches suckin' dick and giving top on the regular. She dance some more music across the lot, it ain't regular. Nigga, if it's coming from my spot, it ain't regular. Several rollers on a different side, it ain't regular. You can take the money when you die, it ain't regular. Niggas with me really ready to die on the regular. Pull up to a door, yeah, get on the floor, yeah. Yeah, pull over, nigga, juice drippin', yeah, let's go. Love a nigga trick in the side. Making money flip for the wall.
And now condones music, boys. Now condone it.
Michael! You need to say I do not own the rights to this music video.
I do not own the rights to this music video. Does that work right there? Mom? I got this. That was my intro music, guys. That's my new intro music. Alright, there we go. My outro music too. Let's go back to Destiny. Dauntless. Alright. What is up, live stream? Welcome back to another video. I know y'all been waiting. So yeah, I'm about to play some Dauntless guys. I'm about to play some Dauntless guys. Yo, Dad, you should download this game, Dad, that me and you can play together.
What is it?
It's free.
What game?
It's Dauntless. It's from Epic Games. It's crossplay. Here. It's a new game. Free that Epic Games game.
Getting him back, gang. I'm getting him back. Here we go. Look out, 4 o'clock. We're giving away so much free ice cream today right there. First, we're going to take a look at the Twin Cities Live One of the Window. It's brought to you by Minnesota Rusco. Hey, Minnesota.
This game right here.
Rusco's 5 more
It was made by Epic Games.
Buy 2 windows, get 2 more windows.
See that? Look, it says Epic Games at the top. I downloaded it right now. For you.
And with Minnesota Rusco,
Hey, big girl, that's my baby girl
Me
doing.
and you will start at the same time, alright?
That's another 30%
Alright,
savings
there you
Minnesota.
go.
So should we say something or leave it quiet?
What?
Right now.
Say something to whom? What is it? What are you looking at? What? Who are you talking to?
Okay.
Visit the Twin Cities Acura dealer for attractive offers on the ILX.
Repel-Zol, a natural safe repellent against over 20 animals. Repel-Zol, 60-day protection for frost, evergreens, and trees. Easy to apply, granules, or liquid. Bonite Repel-Zol, available at curtains and
What you doing?
Come and hear the brand new beat.
Ain't doing nothing.
Oh.
Why, what are you doing?
Guys, did you guys actually think I was actually about to record this? You're wrong. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Well, on that regular, yeah, I'm 6 now, with the 9 on the regular.
Got that girl on the regular.
Yeah, you can't sing it. Just be quiet.
Leon, hug the bag.
What?
Your cat's there.
Now be nice, girl. I also have to whoop you later.
She's never nice.
I'll make sure she's nice.
Fucking devil.
I know. That's what cats usually are.
Never like that.
Right. Careful.
Natural repel moles and moles. Repel-Lites Mole-Max. Effective, plus safe around kids.
Is there more cigarettes rolled in or no?
Just this.
And other small burrowing animals. Bonite Mole-Max.
Is there any? There's one right here. This one's out. I don't know about Nikki's. Does Nikki have a pack over there? No? What's that Cheech and Chong one right there?
Discord.
That's the one I had at work with me.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you smoked all the cigarettes?
Oh,
There's 17 cigarettes in there. I didn't take all of them. I just grabbed the You only left 4?
There's no limit. And with Minnesota Rusco, you get a light.
it was a hectic day. What can we say?
You also get every window upgraded to triple
I like this one thing about these ones.
That's another
My apartment is not at the end. It's in the middle of the hall.
Her balcony's like all off by itself.
Huh?
Like I thought we thought I was at the end because 324 is at the end here. Mine's not. My apartment's like halfway down the hallway.
She said it's because the buildings are preserving
Oh, I did. You got me, girl. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think half the time they know what the hell they're doing.
I feel about that to the school, yeah. Running around with the same.
So yeah, their bedroom just like mine, their bedroom's on the other side of my wall here, so that's what's gonna be in the wall.
Lake Life Legacy has impacted a total of over 20,000 reservation animals with its services and events, and they'd love for you to show your support by joining them on Sunday at their 7th annual
Their bedroom's right there.
fundraiser at Bryant Lakes Preschool Park in Eden Prairie. They seem like a fun place, really, which I like.
You can learn about some of their programs like food, fun, and drinks and family friendly environments, putting aside hockey games for everybody. We have a link to all of those groups as well as the city's live matches. Earlier this week, my friends featured 5 live shows that we think are
You want the phone too?
So here's what you should do.
No? You don't make me listen to it.
Find out our
good air because
Then when you're there, upload a photo showing us how you're keeping cool this summer. That could win you a $50 gift card
Nick, you need
to
a
all
smoke?
5 locations. Ladies and
No.
gentlemen, $50.
What?
Are we getting everyone a different?
No?
Should be. It's our next one.
When you post, you need to include the hashtag TCL Super Cool Summer Sweepstakes in your comment. That is important, and you have to post it on that particular Facebook post. You can't just go willy-nilly anywhere on our Facebook page. If you don't use Facebook, you can also enter on the contest page of our website. All those details are on the contest page too.
Here's the guys who
Well, I'll
makes
be
it
damned.
on Monday that you will find out if you have
Court
a
came
winner
out.
of that $250 It's going to be great. Hey, still to go, I hit the streets of Rogers to see what it really takes the whole time to see all these people. Creepy every time someone hits you up online. What if it's someone that you know?
I'm so mad, I can't even stop moving.
We got Oceana talking to Nelly.
She's like, I'm trying to give you that serious relationship. I'm trying to give you everything you want.
Has Nelly been stalking her the whole time? Does she all these people? It's creepy every time someone hits you up online.
Yeah, I'm creepy. You cannot want to talk to anyone.
What if it's someone that you know?
I'm so mad, I can't even stop moving.
No, I really don't listen to that.
Hey guys, be here back. The Raiders basketball new catfish episode. Let's do it! We've been making the show for over 7 years. We've done over 125 episodes. And what's amazing is we're still encountering things we've never seen before. He was dead for a couple days. Everybody in Hawaii is in on this. New ways to fall in love. We've never been too much about all the deceptions. He just lied about so much. And new what the first that are going to completely flip the script of what you think you know about catfish. But I didn't. So join me, all our favorite cohorts. Are we going to get jumped?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
After what I just did, getting up and going, I didn't have any power.
First.
Somebody unplugged it. It was joking. It was a joke on the TV. I was watching it.
Oh, that's slick.
Did you miss me, girl?
Got a new thing.
What liquor stores are out here besides that red lion?
It's the fear of boat. I get it.
He's not even like up and hanging yet. He's like still like,
Like,
He's still small, but in a year, it won't matter. Yeah, you're gonna be friends. It won't be that shit. So, you ready to get back to the...
I'll let you hear that later.
This is a new one.
What?
What's good, Neve? Yes. Your guess. Yes.
Sorry.
My name is Oceana. I'm about to turn 21, and I'm an aspiring hairdresser. I live in Clayton, North Carolina with my dad and his fiance. About 6 months ago, I was doing a live Insta complaining that other females only want to hook up. I said I wanted someone to be long term. A girl named Nelly commented saying I should give her a I looked on her profile. She was cute, and even though she lived in Houston, I decided to take a risk. Okay. Nelly is funny, beautiful, and caring, but she couldn't video chat. That's how it always started, man. Everything was going well. Nelly had some personal issues, but still wanted to come see me. So we made plans for her and her best friend to come visit her lovers. Now that's smart. You know, we don't hear about that often. Don't go by yourself. That's true. That's true. Pull up down. Right. I got
So
all
your
the
living
that
room
way.
is next to
Best friend.
the other
We
people's
waited up
living
in favorite room
Yeah.
for her to show up. She texted me at midnight that she landed, but by the time 4 a.m. rolled around, she
About to
still
get
hadn't
the other side of
made
your
it. There was always an excuse why she didn't show up. Car accident, DCD, all alone. So I was desperate. Wanted to be with her, but I'm tired of waiting. I told her we should just be friends.
Really, that's what I'm worried about. This guy fucking like.
Recently there's something
Fuck,
upsetting
shut the
about
fuck up.
questioning everything I thought I
Hear
knew.
that shit on 7 account. He does that shit to work on this whole fucking
Out of
ass.
my life.
Yeah, Michael, you listening?
No, let's not listen to people that like you.
I'm about to highlight you right now. Yeah, let's do it.
I say shit, Mike could be doing that high pitch.
Hello. This is my plus one. Slick.
Hey, how you doing?
You're too cute to be naked. Yeah, alright, so just take us back to and just tell the story about how you guys met and like where you're at with it all.
Okay, I met Nelly around this past September. I was on my Instagram live, and I was just telling all my followers I'm in a serious relationship, and she just comes in, and she's like, I want to be in that serious relationship for you.
Was Nelly someone that you knew or were friends with already on Instagram? Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, I'm giving her a chance, you know, go from talking in DMs to text messages to being on the phone. Around this time, I was having issues, you know, with my mom, and you can kind of tell technically homeless.
I was home for 12 years. I feel that, girl.
Yeah, I was going through, you know, like, she was there. She was comforting me. She was making me feel good about everything. And then we were supposed to see each other. She ends up telling me that her daughter had passed.
Whoa. Nice.
Her baby's funeral was Thursday, and I was supposed to see her that Friday. So I'm like, you know, you don't have to come see me. She was like, no, I'm still down to come see you. So she decided that she was going to bring her best friend, Raven. And I have met Raven. I have seen Raven's face.
Wait, in person?
No, not in person. On video. And they sounded totally different.
Okay, so you talked on the phone to Nellie a lot. You're saying their voices are very different.
Very different. So me and my best friend, we get to the bar. I was calling, text messages, nobody's texting me back. So she ended up responding to me. She told me, oh, I just got into a car accident. As soon as she said that, I knew she was lying automatically.
And so have you guys made any plans to meet since that time, or no? But I guess the real question is, you said you found something really upsetting about Nellie. What was that all about?
My aunt Kira hit me up, and she told me that Nellie came to her live, and she put her on to her friend, whose name is Kayla.
Like, who's Kayla? What's going on?
I knew who Kayla was because Nellie told me that Kayla, she's like one of her best friends.
So your ex Kira starts talking to Nellie's friend Kayla.
Right. We get this. Kira and I get to talk. So Kayla has the same phone number as us.
Oh man.
Yeah. So like, is Nellie up for Kayla?
Right. All right. So we know Nellie is making up stuff.
And now, recently, I've seen this girl, Kira, on Instagram. She's cute. You know, she followed me first.
His name's
I'm liking her or whatever, and everything was going good. And last night she asked me, well, so you know my best friend. And I'm like, so who's your best friend? Her best friend is Kayla.
This is juicy.
I don't even know what's real anymore. You know what?
There's potentially 3 or 4 people who may all be her. This girl is like internet stalking you. Seems like a situation, girl. Sit tight. We'll see if we can help figure this whole situation out.
Hey, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bro, she had so much cheating, man. There was too much going on.
X is involved. We got new potential love interests involved. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go. A rainy day in Raleigh. We got Oceana, 20. She starts talking to Nellie in Texas. Nellie says she flies to North Carolina with her friend Raven, and then basically never shows up at this hooker bar where they agreed to meet. Then we find out Oceana says that her ex-girlfriend Kira has been talking to a new girl named Kayla, and they did their own little investigation and found that Nellie and Kayla have the same number, so they're probably the same person. Then just the other day, she's talking with this new girl, Sierra, and that girl tells her she knows Kayla. So it's like, is she all these people? Has Nellie been stalking her this whole time? I mean, it's obviously not a coincidence.
I'm thinking about the kid, too.
I'm thinking it could be Oceana's ex, like, trying to get back with her somehow, or mess with her. Hello? Yes? Hello?
Hi.
Good. Hey, what's up? Who are you? I'm friends on the phone. Oh, nice.
Trying to kill me.
And this is my
Trying to kill me with no allergy pill. You need one there?
What do you think about this whole situation?
An allergy pill. No? Try to get another one of them.
We're going to try and help Oceana now.
Yeah.
That's for sure. See you later.
Hello.
Nice to meet y'all. You too. I like
Bro?
his dad. He's cool. His fiance. He's really nice. So tell us kind of again from the beginning.
Hello?
Give me details.
Hello.
Okay, so I
Hello?
met Nellie 6 months ago.
Hello?
She's like, I'm trying to give you that serious relationship. I'm trying to give you everything you want. So, you know, I'm ready to see you, I'm going to do something. You know, she was like, well, I'll come down there. That's when her daughter passed.
Now, has she been telling you about her daughter before?
Would you be linking up with some shorty the day after your infant has your funeral?
That's what.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, you know, like,
Uh-huh.
you don't have to come down here. You need time to breathe. You need time to be with your family.
Hello?
I want to come see you. I'm like,
Hello?
Check my cat, bro. So then she says she's flying up with her friend.
Hello?
so me and my best friend,
Hello?
we get to the bar,
Hello?
we chilling, it's like 12 something. She told me, oh, we touched it. We're in rock. 3:30 comes around, we leave. I get in the car,
Rock
and I just pour out crying. So Nelly touches down to me and says she had gotten to car accident. She's telling
Hello?
me the police come. She didn't have her ID. They took her rental car.
I've never heard nobody lying so
Hello?
dramatic to me.
After that, I was just like, I'm done with all of this. But as Kira, my ex, told me Nelly came into Kira's Instagram, and she told
Hello?
me Nelly put her
Hello?
on with her best friend.
Hello?
So your ex Kira starts talking to Nelly's friend Kayla. And are they like
Hello?
they're friends, I guess? Nelly and Kayla have the same phone number.
Yes,
Is what you say. So your ex Kira is potentially getting catfished by Nelly also.
Hello?
Me and Kira Facebook.
Are you curious who she says she
Oh
is?
yeah, me and Kira Facebook video.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Recently, you started talking to another girl,
Sierra.
There we go,
Sierra.
guys.
And then coincidentally, Sierra
Michael?
says she knows.
Kayla's her
I'm
best
done.
friend.
I'm going through all those apps today, and I'm doing them. I told you not to fucking put those out there. You did it anyways. Huh?
So you don't think that Raven could be
No.
Nelly just based on the fact that her voice is
I'll
so
do it
different
myself.
than
What do you want
Nelly's?
gone?
All of it.
Think Kira
No,
could be
not all of it.
involved in all this?
Yes.
It happens.
What am I supposed to play
Kayla
on?
now. That's what I'm saying. You don't think there's you think you're on the terms
Do
with
you
Kira
understand that when
and
you
he has something to
download
say to
apps
you,
to
just
your
tell you?
computer, it crashes your hard drive, and your hard drive is basically the brain of your computer.
I don't care about Roblox and Fortnite and all that, but that other shit needs to go.
It's all gone.
Like when you're on games online, you know, or like when they show you games that you can play and then they tell you to download it, you gotta be really careful of those because do you know how many computers TTs went through just downloading stuff? Makai,
The viruses will get your laptop anytime.
one time Makai downloaded a Mickey Mouse game or something. It was some kind of game on my computer when he was a kid. He crashed my whole computer because of it.
Get into a new relationship there forever. This is like borderline stalker.
Tonight, the one could be.
Alright. Around? What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? Hello? What's up?
Thanks over to Oceana and Nelly.
Hello?
Oceana and Nelly sort of just become friends.
Hello? Hello?
But Oceana's ex, she also never met, Kira, messaged her and says, hey, by the way, I just started talking to Kayla, who happens to be friends with Nelly. So now Oceana's like, well, that's weird. Why is my ex talking to a friend with Nelly? It's like, okay. Then she proves that Kayla and Nelly have the same number. Now Oceana got a new girl in she's talking to who happens to mention
Yeah, they're right
she's
next to each
also
other. You gotta be on the phone.
It's called Discord. You haven't heard of it. Hello?
Do it. Yeah, fancy dining. Wow, I love it.
Alright, guys. Let's go. What's
I
poppin'?
first met Kira in July. She lives in Georgia, and I broke it off and she had feelings for me, but I wasn't feeling that way. Okay. I spoke to Kira, and she said not to give you her phone number. She only wants to be contacted through Facebook. Weird. Okay, so she wants to talk to us, but only on Facebook. So here are some pictures of this.
Last
This
of
is the
June.
new-
Last.
Yeah, the new girl, all right. And then next grade. Okay. Maybe we should throw some of the pictures in the third one. Let's do that. Start with a picture of
That's
Nelly.
kind of creepy, guys.
Let's try some photos of Sierra, the new girl. So what? Give us a hint. Wait.
What's poppin'? Man, I'm poppin'. How could I slip if I'm the one doing the
But
mobbing?
she has a different name, Angela.
What is
Now
this,
we
guys?
know that there's at least a second profile of this girl. This has 4 followers. She's got her sister tag. It just feels like this profile is legit.
The game is weird and terrifying.
If Sierra's fake and she's friends with Kayla,
Alright, guys.
then we know Kayla and Nelly are probably the same person. So like the whole thing seems to be crumbling down. Maybe we should look at Raven. here's Raven's page. She's following a lot of people. Page seems legit.
Don't be going hate on
So right now,
Spirit
the only real
because
people
road
that we
block.
know exists are Kira, because Kira FaceTimes with Oceana. Yeah. And we kind of know that Raven's real because
That's
she FaceTimes
weird.
with Oceana. Yeah.
What the heck,
Kira.
man?
Alright, so wait a second. Here's Kira's page. Oceana's ex-girlfriend would send her a message. Hey, it's Neve. Would chat. So she gets
Yo,
back.
Dad.
Alright.
Dad.
So yeah, so oh, she was saying that was a Facebook message. I can call. Cool. Oh, there she is.
Dad.
Hello?
Hey, Mikey, how you doing?
What's up? You have a video camera you can turn on?
Hello? Ready, Mikey?
How did you break the
Good.
weight?
Where you at?
So we're calling because Oceana was talking to Nelly, and then you started talking to Nelly's friends, Kayla. We're just trying to figure out how you got involved in this.
I really don't know Nelly that much, but besides, she didn't join my life. She understood I was friends with Oceana, and she said she wanted to talk to Oceana and pursue a relationship.
So wait a second, so Nelly found Oceana through you. We didn't know that. Have you video chatted with Kayla?
No, sir. I tried multiple times, but she always told me her camera was broke or whatever.
Where does she say she lives?
She told me she stayed in Houston.
But you really wanted to meet up with her. I don't know where this is going, but if it ends up going to Houston, would you be down to meet us there?
My ankle's broken right now.
Right, but people have traveled with greater injuries.
I travel 8 months pregnant.
Look, both of you are invested in these relationships, so just think about it. We don't even know where we're going yet, and then we'll check back in with you later. All right, Kira, thanks, and nice to meet you. Kira apparently was the conduit that Nelly used to get to Oceana, so Kira could be hooked into this. She could be involved. I told you. Kira
Hello, what's
sounds
up?
like random weird accidents or
You hear?
excuses not to video.
Dad?
She's like, what if that was the most bogus I've ever heard? Oh, my ankle.
Yeah.
She steps on bumpy.
Yeah.
She steps on
Can you hear me through that?
Playing what?
So, anyway, Ciara.
Yeah.
Kayla
I was
all
saying, hi, Alaya.
first name.
There's just a delay.
Could also be Kira.
Yeah, I
Kira,
can hear
she's
you.
real. If Kira's behind all this, we could be inviting the Fox into the hen house.
This is Max.
My perfect getaway day would be going jet skiing or paddleboarding.
Max likes Amber. Max also likes Justin.
I would identify as bisexual.
16 single. So one could be anyone. Are you the
So do you know?
Tonight at 9 on MTV.
Going to the Shawn Mendes Rise.
Oh, you know
concert was like
nothing.
an out-of-body experience.
Okay.
Is the game almost done? I downloaded it for you.
Actually, so we got
I don't know.
Check the thing.
like held my hand for a while, and then we got to meet him.
No.
I mean, it isn't downloaded.
It isn't done.
How much longer?
I've always been 3 minutes.
Find the situation you're in. More questions now than answers. First thing we did was image search. And the one image
80 more
that we got a
minutes.
hit on from this one, the Sierra picture came up as a hit on another Instagram. This is the Instagram of girls named Angela. And it also has like people tagged in photos. So look, I don't know yet, but it's not a good sign. Someone could have made a fake Sierra fake account, and that's one that you're on. But that means that because Sierra is really best friend with Kayla, and we know Kayla and Nelly are maybe the same person, makes me think that maybe Sierra could also be that person. Yeah. So we went to Nelly's page just to kind of get a feel for everybody. We looked at Raven's page, who we know you video chatted with, so she's the real person. And if Nelly lied to you, and Raven was part of that lie, then Raven's lying. Which makes her a suspect in all this. But you've talked to Nelly on the phone, and you've talked to Raven.
It don't sound the same.
But obviously she could change her voice. So then we hit up Kira, and I asked her if she could video chat. She said no, but you have. She didn't want to video chat with us, and she was a little weird. here, right? Like, that's true. It is. So he has feelings for her?
I mean, I wouldn't say that they all faded away, but I'll let her know that we're just spending time.
Oh, did you ever meet Kira in person? Would you like to meet her?
I mean, I wanted to meet her for a long time, but like when we knew each other.
Right. Well, here's what I thought was interesting. She says that Nellie showed up on one of her Facebook Live and saw you and said to her, hey, who's that girl? She makes it sound like Kira made the introduction between you and Nellie. Is it possible that Kira was bummed and then she created Nellie as like another version of herself to try and talk to you again? She obviously liked you more than you liked her.
I don't think that she would do something like that, but like after I told her I didn't want it anymore, and she had like a new friend who came to me and was like, she's still trying to be with you.
Thank you.
And I think you should give her another chance. And I just kept telling her no, and I don't really want it.
Clearly there's a lot of connections here. I mean, you both might be wrapped up in this together.
Yeah.
So, we said if you're both getting connected to the same person, maybe we should all confront that person together.
I wish there was a way
Her first reaction seemed like that was a good idea. She's foot is broken. I don't know. So I left it with her. Let's think about it. We would let her know, and maybe she would consider meetings if you're okay with that.
You know, I've got that
Right, so that's
field over
where
on this side.
we gotta figure out what we want to do, obviously.
We can fucking
I mean, we can call
put our
Nellie
chairs and all
and
this
see
shit
what
down
happens.
there.
Let's try.
Set up right there. Right outside the fucking pool area.
You have reached the
The grass
voicemail
kind
box
of
of 0 now.
Well, you can grow one of these premium tables already.
Steve from
Yeah,
Catfish.
we're down with that
So,
too.
because the table's already there. Why set up chairs and that? That's just more shit you gotta bring down and more shit you gotta bring back. And what always happens is everybody's always motivated to bring it down, but once people eat and swim and are tired, nobody is motivated to bring shit back.
Scared of losing her.
That's what I usually do, drive around down and back in that stuff.
But really, if we're gonna be here on the 4th, like I'm willing to wake up early as fuck and go down and hang out there all day and just put some shit down there and fucking
Are you ready to go
serve shit
and
all
find
day.
out?
I mean, it's really first come, first serve.
It is.
So if somebody's down there eating the fucking mountain
And people will come down there.
Pack
and
of
fucking
bags.
just chill and use the
They'll put on TV or something.
Yeah, like sit there. And they see that you're not eating the draw. Like, they'll come use the draw and just sit there and chill.
What do you think?
That's the shit they do down there.
Whether it's Raven, she's been all these people.
My coworkers asked if we could have a fucking housewarming party at my house and get together, and I said, yeah, we're talking about like being paid shit. Where do you get the
This
big
girl
bags?
won't stop stalking Oceana. Who knows
So
what
yeah,
she's capable of.
Love is the closest thing they have to magic. This is Nor. Whoever I'm
Yeah,
attracted to
we're
or
talking
drawn
about
to,
like
this
cool,
is
like
also
literally just hang
Nor.
out.
That's what I want. 16 singles are making dating show history.
It's not a lot of us. It's literally me, Ricky, Debo, Blow, and that's the Jazz. Even that Jazz. That's the baby. So, haven't I told you about her? She's funny as hell. She'll tell a customer they'll come in, I need a truck. She'll say, well, it's the end of the month, we don't have a truck for you. Well, I need you to check I need a new customer, please. Rude as hell. Like yesterday was here, she was like, Ricky's really upset, and I was like, why? She was like, because Kurt left and he had a lot of stuff to do. She was like, well, Kurt wanted to leave for like 3 hours, so I looked at Kurt, but Ricky wasn't there, and I told him to go home. She was like, but Ricky doesn't know that part.
And get the best deal in wireless.
Just laugh like, uh-oh.
Lines for just $80 with Amazon Prime included. Fantastic! Plus, get 2 free Samsung Galaxy phones. Only at Metro.
If I get that through Metro, I should get it the other day.
Amazon Prime, what, the delivery service?
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles.
Probably ain't got nothing else you don't got on people.
Nature Valley brings that satisfying crunch.
It's almost like a certain, like a,
With real delicious
what is that
honey
dish
and
that
whole grain oats.
you can't.
For more twists. And this, Nature Valley Oats and Honey Crunchy Bars.
Hashtag
Like
dedicated.
HBO, you don't have HBO, you have
I don't know why the fuck you don't just buy a fire sale.
Don't take like their trip. Book yours with Hotels.com.
It's easy. Once you use it like twice, you'll sit there and fuck around. Just like when you eat cable.
Like it's your J-O-B. Cheesy Bites Pizza from Pizza Hut is back, people. Time to go to work on them before they're gone. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Searching for something fresh? Dove's Go Fresh Rejuvenate Antiperspirant with pear and aloe vera scent. A fresh fragrance never experienced before. Keep it fresh.
Spoke to Kira last night. She does want to meet up, so we got her a ticket to meet us in Houston. I still am not sure we're getting the full story from Kira. I think there's a chance she could be more involved than we realize. Okay.
So some fun catfish roasters.
Now we head to the hotel and wait for Kira to show up.
Hey, bud.
She says she's almost here.
You ready?
You guys want us to take the stairs right here? This is crazy. You're about to meet your ex-girlfriend for the first time. But don't forget, Kira, even though you know her, we don't know if she could be involved in this somehow, right? So, she might know more than she seems to. She might know Nelly, or it could be her. I'm just saying, be ready for
Anything.
anything.
Okay.
Alright.
You nervous?
Yeah, just a little bit because, you know, this is my first time meeting her. I didn't think that I would meet her.
So this is like catfish first. Because we've brought different hopefuls together to like bust the same catfish. But we've never brought two hopefuls together that were dating
Yeah.
before
Meeting Mel?
they got catfished. Potentially by the same person.
Yeah. Ooh. Anticipation.
Yeah, I know.
This is good.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, here she comes.
This may not be her home.
Oh, is it?
What's up? What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What up?
Kira.
Slick, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, wait a second.
They have a guy.
I went to get it checked out. My ankle was like hurting real bad, but I got it checked out.
So you hurt your ankle, but it's not broken. Got it. You feel okay now that you're here, or
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous, but
were you nervous to
nervous to meet Ocean.
How is it?
It's good. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Sort of been considering all the possibilities, one of which is that you could have been pretending to also be Nelly,
No.
Kayla. You guys were talking, and
Yeah.
it didn't work out. We thought maybe if you still liked her, you might create a new profile and try and like talk to her.
No, everything that would happen to me in Ocean was really true.
Alright, why don't we head in?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Nelly and Kayla are the same person.
Yeah.
Okay, which means it's messed up, but if she's willing to make multiple attempts to get to you, she might try and create a new profile to get into another relationship with you. Which is creepy. You guys gotta start thinking every time someone hits you up online, like, could this be?
You cannot want to talk to anybody.
We need to make a plan. Should we try calling?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why does she have voice on her nose and between her eyebrows and both sides of her eyes?
Houston, when would be a good time to meet you? We don't know if it's all one person or if there's a few people. Oh, she said, hey, I'm just trying to wrap my mind around all this. Tomorrow morning would be better for me. Here's my address. She'll just come in the morning. I think that's the plan. We've got the rest of the day. You guys want to hang out? We'll talk later. We'll see you in the morning.
Yes.
All right, ladies. Let's do it.
How do you feel about seeing me? Huh? Very excited. Oh, wait, no, don't get too close. Oh. So, you can find both of us in the morning. Upstairs. I'm more scared than excited. Yeah, because we don't know who it is. They could be so confused.
Tonight,
Naughty, naughty.
the one could be anyone.
I'm a slut and boy, and I think this girl's really hot.
So is Are You the One? Come all. Premieres tonight at 9 on MTV.
It was a tough call, but our new senior VP goes to Mike.
This wasn't the first time Claire had been passed up for the promotion. But it wouldn't be the last time. Upload your resume on Indeed.
What? She's ziplining with Little John?
It's Little John. Even he knows that.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Don't hate like their trip. Book yours with Hotels.com and get rewarded basically everywhere. Hotels.com. Be there. Do that. Keep rewarded.
Oh, baby, wanna say no. Just let the words go down.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
We go big, we go bold. Good gold. Not right now. I think you made my lipstick.
Messed up.
You look beautiful.
By Google Nest.
Discover a new wave of refreshment, crafted using our unique paper process. White Claw hard seltzer. Nothing tastes quite like it.
Shaving has been difficult for me. I have very sensitive skin. I get ingrown hairs. Just stopping that irritation, that burn that I get. I wouldn't use anything else.
Switch to Metro and get the best deal in wireless. Get 2 unlimited lines for just $80 with Amazon Prime included. Fantastic! Plus, get 2 free Samsung Galaxy phones. Only at Metro.
I'm blue and I'm an iron worker. Work is empowering but brutal on my skin. I use the Dove Beauty Bar. It gets rid of all the dirt while still nourishing my skin. It helps me retain my natural beauty to be both strong and beautiful at the same time.
Dove cleans and cares beautifully.
All right, here we are.
Good morning.
Day of reckoning.
Yeah, those girls, I don't know what they're gonna do. They don't see some results today.
I wonder what happened with them last night. They had gone out on like a little date. I mean, it wasn't a date. They went out to get dinner. But I mean, I still can't tell if you're just hiding something.
Because she knows a lot about us now, too.
Yes. What's up?
It's good. How you doing?
Come sit. How was last night?
It's pretty good. We just wanted to eat.
But it was nice hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Any vibe? Any sparks?
I mean, not that we didn't have before.
Oh, well that's nice.
Yeah.
Come in. Morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going good.
What's your opinions on Nelly? What you think's gonna happen? What she says to you?
I think she's probably gonna freak out, but you know, I'm ready.
We don't know if it's all one person, or if there's a few people, if Raven and someone else, or if there would be other people. We don't know.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to go.
Quarter journey.
Okay, now we're
Text her or let her know that we're on our way.
so many what ifs. What if it's this person? What if it's this person? What if it's this person?
What if it's someone that you know?
This is the street.
when like the right moment comes, I'll come get you.
I got you. Let's do it.
Alright, see you in a minute, okay? Right here.
Got it. How was fun?
I mean, you're hot girl right now.
This is Kai.
I don't think that.
Okay. Oh, okay. She asked us to meet her in the back. She wants to keep it private.
Okay.
I guess we go this way.
It's a little too private.
Oh, here we go. Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Raven, right?
Yes. Hi, Raven. Hi, Oceana.
Oceana and Slick.
What's up?
Hi, nice to meet you.
So what's going on?
I found Oceana's Instagram. You know, I liked her. I liked what I saw, but I just felt like I couldn't approach her because I didn't think that she would talk to me. So I created a fake page, you know, Millie, to talk to Oceana, and then, you know, at some point I wanted to, you know, kind of like hear what was going on, but it was like hard, you know. I'm like, you know, how do I tell her that I'm not the person that she thinks she was? So I just never admitted it. I don't even know what to say, because we got on video chat. Like, that's crazy, and like being on the phone, y'all didn't sound alike. You know, anything that you said to me, whether you was Nelly or Raven, I was there for you, period. Like, for what? You told me that for what? My life was up at the time. When I first met you, I was going through a lot. Me and my wife had just separated because she cheated on me in our house with one of my friends. Me and my wife, we live in the same house, so we can co-parent, but we split up.
You told her your baby died.
Well, I got a baby, like, for real, like, I got a 9-month-old baby. So why? Why would you lie about something like that?
Why tell her that your kid died?
Just to, like, string the lies along. I felt bad, bro. I felt bad for you. You just threw lies out there. You don't understand how I felt when I was sitting in there and I was hurt. You should have just told me. All of those lies did not have to be done. So, who's Caleb? That is my best friend, like my actual best friend.
I just don't believe that.
You're telling me Kayla is an actual person?
Yeah, that's my actual best friend. She lives in Houston.
Who's Ciara?
I don't even know who that is.
Ciara said she's friends with Kayla.
I don't know nobody named Sierra, Ciara, whatever. Like, I don't know nobody with that name. I'm so mad I can't even stop.
You're telling me you only had one fake profile?
Yeah, I only got one fake profile, and that was the Lily. And
Really?
Yeah, really.
I don't know if I can believe that because it's so hard to take you serious. I don't know if you said anything true.
You know Michael never ever did that.
What about Kira?
I don't know who that is. That was Kira. Oh, your ex-girlfriend, Kira? Oh, yeah, I know Kira. But just from Instagram.
You and like Nelly and Kira like
talk. But not nothing like that. Like, not like dating or nothing. We didn't really like talk like, you know.
But Kira's talking to Kayla.
But I don't know nothing about that because I wasn't in the mix.
But Kayla and Nelly have the same phone number.
No, they don't. When Kayla was talking to Kira, they was talking on my phone.
You're telling me Kayla, your friend, started her own relationship with someone else? That doesn't make sense. Why would she do that?
I don't know. That's her.
I just don't get how it intertwines. You just shrug off that like that?
I feel like y'all asking me questions I already explained, like, and when I feel like y'all putting me my back against the wall, like trying to, like, on some, I'm just not gonna talk. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna speak.
Alright, so okay, we don't want to
I'm
do
gonna
that.
just be done with the situation. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna go on my business. It's just like you just lied about so much. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Period.
I understand everybody is very emotional. We're just going to take a few minutes back in the car, and then we'll meet back up. All right? Okay, so Raven admitted she is Nelly. We asked her about Kayla. She said Kayla is her best friend. Sounds bogus. I mean, she's Kayla. She's Kayla. But, you know, she's emotional. She apparently had a rough year. Found out her wife was cheating on her friend. They sort of split up, but they still live together, and they're raising their daughter together.
That's what Raven did?
That's what she just told us.
Kayla told me the same thing.
Kayla's story is basically exactly Raven's story. All right, so then she's definitely Kayla. You need to come talk to her and call her out. No more lies.
30 years of the more you know.
So we started before. You stay here. We're gonna go talk to her. Okay? Because it's gonna be too much for all of us to be talking to her at the same time. Yeah. Alright, well, you just hang here, alright? Here, just hang here. Hey. We also have Kira with us.
Yeah, I know Kira. Yeah.
Right.
The situation with Kayla, they told me about her daughter and everything. That's the same situation she told me about. She had a daughter, she had a girlfriend. Her girlfriend wanted to cheat on her, but they stayed together, to basically help with the daughter and everything like that. That ain't have nothing to do with me. I didn't tell Kira to go talk to Kayla. I didn't tell Kayla to go talk to Kira. When she texted Kira from my phone, she deleted the messages out of my phone before she gave me my phone.
Why would she just call Kira from her own phone or
Because
text
she
her?
got a husband. He goes through her phone or whatever the situation is.
You understand Kayla's story is very, very similar to your story.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
Can you call Kayla right now? Can we ask her some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because that would just help clear
Oh, I
things
don't
up.
know, baby. I'm just dealing with my fucking character right now. Just watching some things they gave me. Got a couple of people out of the house. So they did the friend of the girl with this stroke.
She answered the phone.
Raven, you see how all the arrows point to you.
Right.
I'd like to all sit down together and just like wrap this up. Make sure everyone's asked what
And I
they
got
have
a
to ask,
copper
said whatever
dead
they say,
eye.
and made it very
A
clear.
copper dead eye, Mikey.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's like a rattlesnake. That's scary shit, man.
Okay, I want to do here because you can't
I'm scared to be alone
whatever.
nowadays.
We're going to get. Like the next.
I feel like
thing
world's
to do is
against me,
just to go in there, make sure we all say what we need to say.
Right.
Don't worry, Mike. I'll give you CPR mouth to mouth. No, he's like, I don't think so.
So, obviously, weird situation for us to be.
Let me love my little buddy.
At least when it comes to Nelly. How long did you have Nelly go file up before you met her again?
Probably like
What?
a year.
She wants to love her and she don't love
So
her.
it doesn't matter.
She lied to her.
Makes a page
mad.
to talk to Oceana on.
I don't
But I knew
know.
if I
Ain't
had
that what they
resources,
just did?
That wasn't believable.
Wait a second. So you knew
listen
who Oceana
to it.
was
Yeah.
a year before you talked to her as well?
Yeah. Yeah. She was attracted to me.
That's insane. That's a real commitment.
Talk to the hand in the face and
If
listen.
you really want to know, you do ask yourself.
Oh Oh,
would comfort you
dude.
just like
See, that's how much
I
weight it
comfort you
moves.
when you
See how much you made me work up?
You know, I don't want to lose you as a
Just like
friend.
on and off again.
You know, you're an amazing person.
If anything, you
You
should be loving
understand for
me.
Kira and Oceana, there's still a lot of suspicion that you might be Sierra, and that this Kayla story might not be totally true.
More kisses.
I mean,
I want more kisses. Give me a kiss, boy.
Said that I'm like, she's a real person.
Oh my goodness, I just
That's just that.
Moving forward, I assume you're not going to keep the Nelly profile.
No, I'm just there ain't no purpose for it. I think
that
everybody in the room express some type of like misplacement of affection at this point.
But if you get off me and let go of my hand, I can.
I'm sorry that I kind of like put your life on hold, playing with your feelings, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you forgive me.
Any idea? Oh, look, should I get that? Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, look, let's look at it.
It was nice to meet you,
Look,
Oceana.
ready?
It was nice to meet you, Kira.
Well, sit it open, let's see. Ooh, what, survivors? Unknown. Got the things. Ooh, what's that, a hero? It's a rare hero.
Are you guys okay? Do you feel satisfied?
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
But I think that one of the best things that happened here is that you guys
I got HP points too.
Because
5.
I can see you guys being good friends for a long time. Especially now that you've been through this. As everyone else can understand.
No. Come on, Mike.
Hey! Unfortunately, Slake is busy and could not join us today. What's going on? How is everything?
He's getting him with the people's elbow. It is a rock. He's back.
She also created the other characters, the Kayla profile and the CR profile that we'd always suspected she was behind anyway. Does Kira know about all this? Alright, so why don't we bring Kira in so we can all discuss this together? Hey, so it was Raven the whole time, just like we thought.
See?
Kira, we obviously find out that Kayla was Raven.
Yes, I was very upset.
Don't call her.
Everything else she finally
Don't hurt yourself. Iron Man. Remember, Iron Man.
She's out there.
Iron Man.
Yeah, I can't believe she's like proud of it now that she's At least the silver lining is that you guys got to actually meet each other.
Yeah.
What's the deal with you guys? Are you still good friends? Maybe more?
Yeah, we just friends. Yeah.
Well, you both look great. Glad it all worked out. And just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure if you get any random friend requests on the internet, give us a call.
Yep. Trust me, I will.
All right, ladies. Have a good one. Bye.
I'm gonna get the cot. I'm gonna get this, Mikey. This bat.
Angel gets a message from a cute boy, Remy.
It's a club.
Around to the apartment that he was at. He was like, "Are you wearing a highlight yellow jacket and a Nissan?"
Like creepy stalker style?
You're
What was that? 2056. Check it out.
These fools got. Where is it? 10 left. Oh.
In the U.S., it'll cost you about $340 a vial. Some people use up to 6 vials every month to control their blood sugar. But in Canada, they pay about $30 for that same vial. That's why dozens of people got onto a bus and headed north today. Insulin is available over the counter in Canada. Advocates are calling on our lawmakers to work with pharmaceutical companies to do something about the high cost of insulin in the U.S.
So trying to create a system where people are leaving this country to go get insulin is not something that we need to push and continue to look forward to. We need to make insulin more affordable in people's hometown.
A lot of people on the bus today have purchased insulin in Canada in the past, and they told us they say it works just fine. They feel okay. Minnesota Senator Tina Smith is sponsoring the Emergency Access to Insulin Act. And if passed, it would provide federal grants to make insulin cheaper short-term and also hold the manufacturers accountable. And Lindsay, according to the American Diabetes Association, more than 30 million Americans have diabetes, and they spend more than $327 billion a year, so it's a problem.
It's a problem, and they have to have it.
Yeah, it keeps them alive.
Kevin, thank you so much.
I take a look at this chase that we watched on traffic management cameras this morning. State Patrol tells us a trooper was on southbound 35. This is in North Branch and saw a vehicle that didn't have headlights on. These were foggy conditions apparently, and when the trooper tried to stop the driver took off. A little while later, troopers put down a tire deflating device, and they eventually stopped the vehicle, which is what we're seeing right now. A runaway woman with outstanding warrants was taken.
Girl is gone.
Coming up on 5 Eyewitness News at 4:30, I look at one of the most talked about moments from last night's Democratic debate.
She ain't dumb, but you know what I mean. That
The
was
moment
dumb.
President Trump believes will win him the race. Erin Claire is back with a look at your hot weekend forecast. As we go to break, though, here's a look at where stocks close this Friday.
5 Eyewitness News is presented by Fleet Farm, built for real life.
From firing up the grill together. Farm has everything you need for your 4th of July celebration. Whether it's break out the long game season or red, white, and blue season. Fleet Farm has 4th of July savings on things like a 30-inch square gas fire pit, $149.99, and mosquito beater, $9.99. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Summer fun is just around the corner. What a great time to drive a new 2019 Outback. Now a very low $129 a month. See the largest selection at Minnesota's #1 volume Subaru dealer, Luther White Bear Subaru.
Instead of going to school every morning, what if school could come to you? Because learning happens anywhere and everywhere. K-12 powered schools provide a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education taught by state licensed teachers. It's public school at home. K-12's curriculum is designed to engage students, to challenge them. So visit K12.com today. Tuition-free in Minnesota.
AC broke down on the hottest day of the year? Not cool. Better call Bonfi.
You spent this winter shivering, and you're about to start sweating. The time is now for new Champion windows. Stay comfortable year-round with our exclusive Comfort 365 windows and save big. Buy one window, get one window 50% off. 50% off. Plus, 60 months no interest financing.
That's what I'm talking about, Melissa, right there.
On our energy bill to
Boy wonders why I'm always crazy.
For buy one, get one 50% off, go online or call 888-930-CHAMPION today. Summer fun is just around the corner. What a great time to drive a new 2019 Subaru from White Bear Subaru. See the largest selection at Minnesota's #1 volume Subaru dealer. See Luther White Bear Subaru today.
Well, they are fake as hell, for one.
They look fake as hell.
Fashion, fun.
But they also got celebrities, so... I guess that's the going.
We knew it was coming. The heat is here. Big difference today. Humidity is what really gets things miserable.
Yes, and you know, we've been talking about that increasing through the week, and while it has, we really haven't gotten into the thick of things yet. So if you were thinking this is it's not too bad.
Oh, just hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Just hold on. We do have an excessive heat watch in the Twin Cities tomorrow morning through Sunday evening. That's for counties in red. In the orange, that's where we have a heat advisory throughout the day tomorrow from 10 until 10 p.m. And we're likely going to continue to deal with this heat even into Sunday as well, across really central and southern Minnesota in particular. So today we got up into the mid-80s. We have a front that's just kind of installed farther to our south, and that's where you can see quite a bit of cloud cover that's been around that kept us from getting into the upper 80s, low 90s across most of the state. And we also had some debris clouds that have been moving in from the Dakotas. As we head into tonight, it's warm and we're going to be well above average really all the way into next week. Right now, 84 Minneapolis, 83 in St. Paul, farther northward, 81 in Duluth. Warmer as you head farther westward, 90 degrees for highs across much of South Dakota. And in terms of those dew points, like I mentioned, we're into the mid-60s. That's similar to yesterday in terms of our humidity levels, but we are going to continue to see those levels rise into the low 70s, even mid 70s for dew points. then you can see that that sort of air is already in place across far southern Minnesota. Owatonna currently looking at dew points at 72 degrees. So that takes things from sticky, humid to somewhat oppressive, especially when you factor in we're going to be in the mid-90s. Into tonight, we're dry. We do have the chance for some fog into early tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day tomorrow. Into tomorrow night, we do see a couple storms develop across northern Minnesota, and they do have the potential to track farther southeast, impacting us into the overnight hours. But into Sunday, we're looking to be mostly dry. We just have the chance for a couple spotty showers, mainly into the afternoon. Isolated storms possible at that time. But tomorrow night, we could be talking about strong storms, especially across northern Minnesota. Tonight, we're looking at lows in the mid to low 70s, so certainly above our average lows by close to 10 degrees. Very humid, winds are light, some patchy fog is possible. And into tomorrow, we're into the mid-90s. It's going to be hot, humid, hazy. For Sunday, we're going to have a few additional clouds around, the chance for some showers and storms, mainly as we head into Sunday evening, Sunday night. And into next week, we have a lot of storm chances. We are going to stay pretty unsettled through the whole week with temperatures that are above average. We are going to be looking at some breaks in the rainbow, too. It's not just a wash-up for us each day. Lindsay?
All right, thank you so much, Ren. President Trump is meeting with world leaders at the G20 summit in Japan. This includes his first face-to-face meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin since the release of the Mueller report. Of course, media all over this. Election meddling did come up. I knew this one was coming. You can see both presidents smiling after that exchange. President Trump appears to make light of the findings from all his intelligence agencies and the Mueller report, which documents extensive efforts from Russia to interfere in the 2016 presidential election. Well, Democrats are criticizing this exchange. Chuck Schumer says, quote, "The joke is on America and Putin is the only one laughing," end quote. He says the president is giving Putin a green light to interfere again in 2020. And speaking of 2020, last night was round 2 of the Democratic debate in Miami. And here's one moment a lot of people are talking about.
I do not believe you are a racist. I was actually it was hurtful.
Senator Kamala Harris asking former Vice President Biden if he regrets highlighting his work with segregationist senators, but Biden did not back down.
It's a mischaracterization of my position across the board. I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education.
The consensus among the audience was overwhelmingly positive for Harris, but for President Trump, it was a different moment he believes will win him the race.
Raise your hand if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
Yeah, hands are raised. Another moment people are talking about, Mayor Pete of South Bend, Indiana, is taking accountability
How much are you
for
paying
death
for your rent?
in his town. He's gaining a lot of respect for not passing the buck.
How much is your rent?
Today marks 50 years since the police raid.
Your rent's only literally
coming up tonight at 9 on 45 TV. A look at how our state is remembering
Mine's 13. How much is yours?
Minnesota's LGBT
Mine's
history.
13.21.
5 Eyewitness News at 4:30. It's coming right back.
Track local news anytime.
Is that with your song?
KSTV.com.
The holiday weekend is here, and we're helping you celebrate at the Nissan July 4th sales event. Save big on our lineup with advanced tech, like Rogue, Best Buy Award winner. Get up to $2,000 holiday bonus cash on select models.
Hey, mister, are you a roto-rooter plumber?
Guilty.
Did you fix what flooded my house?
I sure did.
Toilet overflow?
Nope.
Pipe break?
Getting warmer.
Busted water heater?
Nailed it.
I look in winter grass. Is that your real hair? What's the birds and bees? Do you know where my grandma is?
You know, I don't know.
What's next?
Wrapping up the water cleanup.
You do that too?
We do both.
Fair enough.
Call Roto-Rooter for plumbing and water cleanup. Yeah, we do both.
Twin Cities, Jennifer Lopez celebrates her birthday this summer. And you're invited. The reviews are in, and it's the party you can't miss. And Billboard says it has all the dazzle that only Lopez can dream up. Don't miss your chance to see the ultimate showgirl, Jennifer Lopez, live on tour. It's My Party. XL Energy Center, Friday, June 28th. Featuring special guest performances by stars from World of Dance. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Why I'm always smiling? You ever been to Wisconsin? They treat you like royalty, baby.
dance in the streets. There's always an adventure. They have a festival for everything. Don't even get me started on the food. Lucky my playing days are over. Why am I always smiling? Travel to Wisconsin and find out for yourself.
Sad about the open house today?
Just gotta check my credit at Credit Karma first. It's free.
Checking will lower your score. We'll never get out of here.
Actually, checking your credit score with Credit Karma never lowers it at all.
Really?
Yep.
Maybe I should check my credit.
Check your free scores now at Credit Karma. Here's to progress.
The holiday weekend is here, and we're helping you celebrate at the Nissan July 4th sales event. Save big on our lineup with advanced tech, like Rogue, Best Buy Award winner. Get up to $2,000 holiday bonus cash on select models. Get real-time news and weather alerts with the KSTP app.
Today, Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan was helping serve free, healthy meals to kids in St. Paul. This is the Summer Food Service Program. It helps feed students 18 and younger. This one is at Unity Park in Roseville. Last time of the program actually served more than 3.4 million meals across the state. Tonight is the kickoff to the Big River Summer Concert Series in St. Paul. This right now is a live look from our 5 Eyewitness News camera there downtown. The show starts in just a few minutes. It's coming up at 5 o'clock. So you can see this is the beginning of what's going to be a really fabulous summer Friday night. You do need tickets to get in, but you can buy them at the door. So this is just kicking off. We expect it's a matter of minutes, maybe the next 30 minutes. A lot more people will be getting there, ready to hear some good music. Live music right there. And Lindsay Brown, thanks for joining us first at 4:30. Your news at 5 is coming up next. Remember, we're always on with breaking news and weather updates at KSTP.com.
Live 30, put 40 and 50% off sale price patio furniture at Curtains. Enjoy the rest of the summer with hot price patio furniture. Curtains, hot priced 40 off, even 50% off patio furniture. Plenty to choose, just one location, Curtains.
Just announced at your local Northland Ford dealer. Get limited time savings on a 2019 Ford Escape. It's packed with tech that lets you stay comfortable and connected on the road. Plus, you can start your engine from anywhere with a touch of your phone. It's time to welcome back the warm weather behind the wheel of the new Escape. Now lease a 2019 Escape for just $249 a month or get $6,000 in total savings. Only at your local Northland Ford dealer.
In my Johnsonville commercial, it starts out in the park, and people from all over start singing, "Gentlemen runs are made in USA." You won't believe it. Lady Liberty shows up. She's going, "Gentlemen runs are made in USA."
Hey Minnesota, if it's time to give your bathroom a makeover, then it's time to call your friends at Minnesota Shower and Bath. We've been chosen exclusively to carry all Kohler easy access walk-in showers and tubs. We have local financing as low as 1.9%. Call now and you'll receive an additional $1,000 off your dream bathroom. Call today and we'll bring you this beautiful gift basket just for considering us. Minnesota Shower and Bath, making luxury more affordable than ever before.
Your choices are in the hundreds, making Gertens your first choice for summer freshness for shrubs and evergreens. Quality and summer freshness that only you get when buying direct from the grower. Hundreds of varieties, one location.
What?
Tonight, the president and Clinton face-to-face the first time since the Mueller report, but why behind closed doors? And with the 2020 presidential race in full swing, which Democrats are on top? World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Now at 5, 2 developing stories. Look at this
What? I really don't
near
like those.
Rochester. Dozens of cattle swept away in rushing floodwaters.
There's probably about a 2-mile stretch of people that are landlocked.
We're live, showing you what this area is dealing with tonight.
And a medical helicopter crashes in Brainerd, killing a pilot and nurse on board. New details coming in about those crew members, plus how the lone survivor is doing tonight. 5 Eyewitness News at 5 starts now. And And we start with a deadly helicopter crash. A medical chopper with 3 crew members on board crashed early this morning at Brainerd Lakes Regional Airport.
Nurse Deb Schott was killed along with the pilot. Schott is from Lester Prairie. Her husband confirmed that loss and shared these pictures with us. A third person remains hospitalized tonight. 5 eyewitnesses reported Kirsten Swanson is in Brainerd as this investigation gets underway.
This love is just hurting me too.
You guys, this small aviation
here.
a lot of the people who worked at this small airport, the first responders who were there at the scene last night, they all knew the 3 people that North Memorial say were on board that helicopter. The airport director says today they lost 2 good people in this crash who dedicated their lives to helping others.
Well, they're curious just as much as everybody else is on the investigations to see what went wrong.
Tonight, we know the sole survivor on board, the flight paramedic, was taken to the hospital. The Brainerd fire chief telling me his crews worked quickly to pull him from the wreckage overnight. The pilot did not survive, neither did flight nurse Deb Schott. Her husband confirmed she was on board, telling me over the phone that she loved her job and worked with this crew often. North Memorial is one of 2 air care services based at Brainerd Regional Lakes Airport. Chopper 5 flew over the scene earlier today. You can see the helicopter there in the grass between runways. Airport Director Stephen Wright couldn't tell us if the helicopter was coming back to the airport or if it was leaving for a call, but he did comment on the weather at the time of the crash.
It was foggy at the time, so visibility was very low. So as you can see at the runway environment,
I can't fucking set my leaves.
Why? Why?
A preliminary
What do we got on here?
report from the FAA says the helicopter crashed under unknown circumstances. The NTSB is also going to open an investigation.
I have
We're
no
told
problem
that
with
those
it.
investigators will likely arrive on scene
I don't think
later
that
tonight.
thing works
In a
for
statement
it,
from
Mom.
North Memorial, they thanked
wouldn't it
everyone
work?
for their condolences and also offered their thoughts and prayers to the victims' family and
Oh, there you go.
friends. Live in Brainerd, Kirsten Swanson, 5 Eyewitness. Kirsten, thank you. 5 Eyewitness News meteorologist Nicole Mitchell has a background in aviation weather and knows what it's like to fly in all kinds of
Didn't you
conditions.
sign on something
She
else?
explains what a pilot would have been experiencing early this morning. On the particular
That is
incident
not the
of
point.
Brainerd this morning, the observation taken just before 1 a.m. did show that there was poor weather at the time.
Look at all
The
things
visibility
like that.
was only a quarter mile, but perhaps more significantly, the ceiling, which is when you typically break out of the clouds, that lowest level of the clouds, was reported as 200 feet, but vertical visibility,
What is this?
which
Oh,
means
that's
they
from the
never really
stream.
broke out of the cloud layer, and they could only see 200 feet.
I have
and
no
it
idea
was
what that
dark,
stuff is.
And they were trying to approach.
Okay, but you-
So that's going to be probably a factor as all of this is looked at. Now, this is the second North Memorial helicopter crash in the last 3 years. A 2016 crash involved the same make and model of aircraft
I don't
and was
think it
followed by a
likes
lawsuit.
emails.
That part of this story when our coverage continues tonight on 5 Eyewitness News at 6. Flooding, one thing, heat, another. Chief Meteorologist Dave Dahl here with an update on soaring temperatures and a lot of weather we're dealing with, Dave.
Yeah, Jackie, the National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat watch for the metro area in 7 counties around the Twin Cities from early tomorrow morning all the way until Sunday evening. It's going to be excessively hot not only during the day, but at night. Temperatures are probably going to stay in the mid-70s for overnight lows with a lot of humidity. A heat advisory has been now issued from early in the morning on Saturday at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Will probably have to be reissued on Sunday as well. But the most excessive heat is right around the city, the built-up area. It's hard to cool down in those spots. 85 for the current temp. That is pretty much the high for the day. So we didn't get up in the upper 80s as we had expected, but we are expecting to see the temperatures jump a bunch tomorrow. There's a warm front out to our west and southwest. It's in the 90s across eastern parts of South Dakota. But here's the real key. 66 for our viewpoint. That's high enough. 72 in Litchfield. I'm going to show you how long this heat spreads last and what these weather prospects are for the 4th of July that's coming in.
Dave, thank you very much. In southeast Minnesota, they are dealing with serious flooding. Look at this. A viewer shared this video with us showing cattle being washed down the river. You can see them right there. Gosh, hard to see these guys. The Olmsted County Sheriff says about 40 of these cattle were swept away. Some of them have been found, but it is taking time for authorities to get to them because of the high water. You can see that.
Give me my phone!
There are also some pictures that were shared to us from a viewer. Look at
I'm
this.
out of time sensitive
You can see
here.
just how high the water is. In fact, just a little bit ago, The Department of Transportation closed Highway 52 in both directions. This is near Pine Island because of flooding. Callan Gray is in that area right now. She will have a live report coming up at 5 o'clock. Also tracking on 5, the fate of a Twin Cities pastor. His support of gay marriage could force First Covenant Church in downtown Minneapolis to lose its affiliation with the Evangelical Covenant. Leaders of the ECC will vote tonight on the removal of Pastor Dan Collison and his church from the denomination. It's the final in a 3-day voting process. Pastor Collison is in Omaha, where this vote is taking place. We did speak with him earlier this week. He says regardless of the outcome, Collison says First Covenant will continue to operate.
St. Louis Park is reconsidering its decision to drop the Pledge of Allegiance from its council meetings after some people raised some concerns. The council voted to stop reciting the pledge in an effort to be more inclusive. But Mayor Jake Spano wasn't present, and he tweeted afterward that he wasn't a fan of that move. The mayor says they'll revisit this issue next month.
Dozens of Minnesotans left for Canada this morning. They're preparing to stock up on cheaper insulin. Right now, if you buy insulin in the United States, it costs about $340 a vial. But in Canada, the very same vial is just $30. Advocates, along with Senator Tina Smith, are calling on our lawmakers to do something about the high cost of insulin here in the U.S.
Mike,
Night 2 of the first Democratic presidential debate is in the books, with another 10 candidates trying for a breakout moment as they fight for their party's support tonight. Today, frontrunner Joe Biden still defending himself after taking many jabs last night in Miami.
You see what you just
Senator
did?
Kamala Harris challenged
That was
him
you,
about
man.
working with segregationist senators. Today, analysts are praising the debate performance of Mayor Pete Buttigieg, the first openly gay candidate to appear in a debate. Still ahead at 5, a man sentenced to probation for something he did following the high-profile disappearance of Jamie Foxx.
Plus, chains were tied to the ground surrounding the state capitol.
What would they have had to do prior to now? Essentially, they would have to
right here, dude, you don't need a phone. The phone didn't work for shit anyway.
My crews are just now looking to make that property more handicap accessible.
Bad reception. I should do.
And later, reading the East, how
I'm gonna
Minnesotans
eat
are
your
handling the
brains.
stories.
I want some brains.
Stop that.
Track the weather anytime at KSTP.com.
Mom, someone have to stop.
This is the award-winning Acura ILX. Designed for where you drive. Visit Twin Cities Acura dealer for attractive offers on the ILX.
It doesn't work, man. I'm sorry. Taking too long. Got time for all this shit. You heard? You heard? Ain't no time for this shit. You heard? You heard? This isn't my remote. Where's my remote at? No, because my remote, the voice thing that we're doing here, this one doesn't have one. That's all I know. It's not my remote.
I have mine now.
What a sale.
Yeah, but yours voice thing. Yeah, that's because you gave me yours before tomorrow sounded so shithead.
Blowing up hot tub prices.
You got nothing on me, dude. You always think that you're so slick. You're not fucking slick.
Look for the Big Blue sign.
Like I said,
5223-0665.
what if I want to come over and beat you up because being makes you so angry?
To keep your sandwich freaky fresh, Jimmy John's only delivers within 5 minutes of the store, and not farther. Something personal. It's because sandwich to America, to your big cities, and small towns, to the heartland, and the farmland, from stream sides to every mountainside. Let freedom ring. Happy birthday, America. Yours, Toyota. Lease a new 2019 Toyota RAV4 for just $219 per month. Hurry, offer ends July 8th. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota.
You back on the street, so that's creepy.
Join the conversation about today's news. Like 5 on
I've been a
Facebook.
boss since I was a
Get to know the morning team on 5 Eyewitness News.
We spend a lot of time making sure that we have the facts. We are sitting out here for 4.5 hours all morning. Most of that time we are going through scripts and we're fact checking.
We're also talking about why the news that we're putting in our newscast is important to viewers. People are busy in the morning. They're getting their kids out the door, themselves out the door to work. They don't have time to mess around. So if it's not important to me, if it's not important to Chris, if we don't see value in it, we don't put it in our newscast.
Get the news you need mornings. A man who broke into the Barron, Wisconsin home after a couple was murdered and a teenage girl was kidnapped was sentenced today for misdemeanor theft. 33-year-old Kyle Jenkins went into the home and took items including some belonging to 13-year-old Jamie Kloss, clothing at first.
Mom,
He's been
move your
sentenced to 2
hand.
years
Oh, looks like your
probation.
lips are
Investigators
black.
found the theft unrelated to Jamie's disappearance or the murder of her parents. Jamie, you recall, was held for 88 days before escaping.
If you've been near the state capitol recently, you've probably noticed a lot of construction again.
Just in the past couple of years, after a massive restoration,
Yo,
there's
Tom,
now more work that's going on over there. Tom Hauser's live at the Capitol to tell us how this is being paid for and why this is good news for people with disabilities and
Let me give you a call, alright, on Discord.
Yeah, I was a little surprised to see construction taking place out here just 2 years after the big restoration. But that $310 million restoration project came in about $6 million under budget, so the legislature authorized an additional $6 million to be used to build two disability ramps out here in front of the Capitol.
Not two. I don't want no damn hug from you. I want a hug from your mama.
Restoration projects on Capitol historic monuments and memorials.
Why are you bullying me, dog?
Less than 2 years after the state capitol restoration project, construction workers are
Can you hear me?
The money left over from that original project is making this possible.
You know what a
Ramps allowing people with disabilities to move more easily from the lower Capitol Mall to the Capitol building. Wayne Wozlowski was the project manager of the Capitol restoration. He says the original budget didn't include money for these ramps, which are not required by law.
I'm launching up
But
my
with
game.
about $6 million
Ready?
left over, they were able to do this.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another
What's your guys look like?
We're about to make, we're doing a new Let's Play, me and my dad, how you say it, Dauntless? Yeah, Dauntless. I'm playing on PC, he's playing on PS4, I think we'll be able to play that together.
Workers like Greg Rulin, who has cerebral palsy, says it will be easier for him to move between the transportation building and the Capitol.
I'd far rather have a straight path that isn't uphill that is a further challenge than I already have.
So it will be a big help for people like Greg. These two disability ramps will cost about $500,000. The other $5.5 million will be used on those more than 24 historical monuments and memorial projects. Big projects like the Peace Officers Memorial is getting a major renovation, down to a much smaller project at the Hubert Humphrey Memorial where they have to fix a typo that is etched into granite.
Alright, I'm about to do my character right now, Dad.
Live at the state capitol, Tom Hauser, 5 Eyewitness.
Let's go.
Tom, thank you. Still ahead on 5 Eyewitness News, battling the heat. We catch up with a few folks who say they don't mind a hot summer.
And Dave Dahl is back with a look at just how high the temperatures are going to climb before we get a break from all that heat.
Track local news anytime at KSTP.com.
Summer fun is just around the corner. What a great time to drive a new 2019 Outback. Now a very low $129 a month. See the largest selection at Minnesota's #1 volume Subaru dealer, Luther White Bear Subaru.
Guys,
It's easy to lose sight of what we should love and appreciate. Milk is for a lot of things that really matter. For our bones and bodies, sure. But also to build us up when we
How come I can't be a dude?
for those real
what?
things.
Oh, you can. Hold on, let me come over there. Yes, you can.
Because the things we love in life are the things that really matter.
All I do is hit X.
Love what's
Or
real.
you try to hit X.
At Warner Stellian, we guarantee the lowest compliance prices and you still get fast free delivery from our trusted specialists. Save $680 on this Frigidaire kitchen suite, now just $15.99.
Hope you guys are ready for this new Let's Play. I mean, my dad guys are already doing it together, so yeah.
There's a lot to smile about in every Volkswagen. Right now, you can lease a value-packed 2019 Jetta S for just $169 a month. Now with the People First warranty.
Master Pool & Spa's 4th of July sale. We're blowing up hot tub prices. Save up to 25 to 50% from Minnesota's largest spa dealer, Master Pool & Spa, 394 in Louisiana. Look for the Big Blue Sun on 522530665.
For
From heated yard games to cool poolside treats, Fleet Farm has everything you need for your 4th of July celebration. Whether it's ready, set, jump season, or if you can't grill it, it's not on the menu season. Fleet Farm has 4th of July savings on things like a Char-Oil Performance Gas Grill, $199.99, and Pepsi products. 12 packs are 2 for $7.
Not gonna mess with those.
If Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Summer fun is just around the corner. What a great time to drive a new 2019 Subaru from White Bear Subaru. See the largest selection of Minnesota's #1 volume Subaru dealer. See Luther White Bear Subaru today.
Some pretty impressive video coming out of southeastern Minnesota tonight with floodwaters reported
Alright,
roads
Dad.
stranding homeowners.
And of course,
Almost
the video
ready?
of those cows in the Zumba
Dad?
River. This is
Yeah.
you can share with us. Look at this.
I
in
might not hold on
These-
myself.
This
Hold
is
up.
just
I'm
outside the
trying
city
to-
of Byron. It's west of Rochester. He says he did watch some of these cows make it out of the water. They wandered off into the woods. Cal Gray is in Byron tonight where she talked with homeowners.
These are cows floating down the river. Poor cattle.
With their noses just sticking out of the water, dozens of cows and their calves reaching Zumba River. As some made it to Byron.
There were like 12 cows.
All right, there we go.
Calves that were able to kind of walk out of the water across the road from us,
Guys.
and then came over into our yard.
They're now grazing in Katie Trellstad Andrews' yard. We spoke with her over the phone.
There we go,
So
guys.
You guys are stuck right now.
Yeah, we're stuck. We have nowhere to go.
Done.
Each road around
You all
about
done?
10 homes is covered in water.
Just click ready
Water
whenever
started
you're ready.
going up around 4 this morning, she says.
Right.
By 5, the roads were
I'm
impassable.
just fixing up some of my stuff real quick.
You know, if it kept rising, what was going to happen?
If they were to have some kind of a medical emergency or a house fire, we're in a world of hurt.
But Captain Mike Bromberg says so far there have been no injuries reported and only minor property damage. Here in nearby Genoa,
Light pole or power pole, that tells me the road's washed out.
now
There we
they're
go.
just waiting for the water to recede.
Do you know when you're going to
Ready,
be able
Dad?
to get out?
Dad.
So we don't.
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Cal Gray reporting there. So we are told that the river could
I'm
take
about to
days
click
to
ready
recede.
whenever you're
And the
gonna click
neighbors, they
ready.
are still working to
Okay,
track
so
down.
this-
Ready to answer?
It is
Yup.
a hot and
Let's go.
humid start to a new concert series happening in St. Paul. We're bringing you
You ready?
the Big River Summer
Yeah.
Concert
Ready to
live
start our
from the Eyewitness
adventure.
News camera. You can see the
Now.
band on stage there. This is
I'm playing on
happening
PC, guys, so it's a
along
little
Wall
different.
Street. It is the first of 3 block party
So
style
you can
events.
call me
Tonight's
ass
band is coming to us from Colorado.
What?
They're
You can
called
call you
Leftover
ass kicking.
Salmon. The event just got
That's
started.
right.
It goes on all night long. It'll cost you $30.
I don't think that was allowed on stream, but okay.
Here now. He said, oh, pretty big
Sorry.
fun.
Sorry,
Leftover Salmon. What a great name.
They're going to
Yeah.
sell like cooked salmon out there today.
I've always been an outlaw.
Today, but this is nothing
True.
like what we're going
It's
to
true.
Yeah, what's coming over the weekend. And unfortunately,
My
it's going
game-
to be
Dad, is your game still loading
try
in?
to stay cool in some ways. Stay hydrated this weekend.
Alright.
Drink plenty of water.
Okay, I'm in the
Expecting to see
game.
those temperatures climb by about 2 degrees from what they were today.
I'm gonna
Today
keep
we
quiet
reached
now.
the highest here in Metro. We had a lot of haze
I don't
in the
know.
sky. And it kind of held our temperatures down. It's 83 in St.
Matter of fact,
Paul.
I'm
It's
just on
80
my
right now.
gaming
Cambridge,
PC, I think.
lower 80s all the way up to the Canadian border.
See if there's-
International Falls at 82. As
Hey,
well
man,
as
why
Ozarks.
don't you
It's a little bit cooler up by the lake, but not bad. 75 at Grand Marais. That would be the air
Turn on the
conditioned
volume.
city. Temperatures basically in the
What?
lower 80s all the way out to the west until you get
What'd
to
you say?
South Dakota. Mitchell and Hero both at 92
Yo, you can't hear it?
We'll see those temperatures soar tomorrow along with the dew points. The dew points are probably the key. That's what makes it a little bit more difficult for your body to cool itself down. If the dew points get higher into the 60s, it's sticky.
And
70s sultry, and that's what they have out there. Litchfield 72, Clear
And
Point, Glencoe
we
at
are,
70. And that's the type of moisture
go.
that's headed this
You're
way.
a go.
You can see plenty of it down to our south and southwest, and that's where our air is going to be coming from. We're going to get that dew point up into the 70s and probably stay there all weekend long. Thus, the excessive heat watch that we have for us starting tomorrow morning. Not much in the way of cloud cover or moisture.
She sounds like a savage, Dad.
Little sprinkles way out in the west central part of the
I am
state.
a
Seven
savage.
last very long. Cloud record overnight tonight shows the clouds thinning. So we're up cloudy skies in the forecast tonight. During the day tomorrow, plenty of sunshine.
Savage killer.
Way up there by Green Forks, up in
Yeah,
the
exactly. You are a
By
killer.
8:10 in the evening, they try to work their way southward, but they're running into
That's
a
how I got my
very
name.
hot air. It just doesn't allow the
Little
thunderstorms
boss.
to get going. So they're going to weaken as they travel southeastward. We get into the later evening, we have a thunderstorm or two.
I am a Slayer boss.
And I think those thunderstorms scattered a little bit more likely up in the central and north central part of the state. That also runs through right at the edge of these continuous showers of thunderstorms as it comes on Sunday. So a lot of activity is expected during the day.
Holy crap, that the whole entire thing's up on flame.
No. Look at that.
What? I know.
Hang in there.
I make sure my audio is good on this. Dad, talk.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, my audio is good on that stuff. Dang. Dauntless. No, my character. Holy crap, can you believe that I fell out of a helicopter? Oh my, how am I not dead from that? How are we not dead from that?
I don't know.
That was actually insane. How the heck are we not dead from that?
Man, that was like ramble blood.
I know.
Jackie Paul, it's
Crap,
been very warm out
Holy
today. It
crap.
actually feels pretty
My
nice.
nickname is Jackie James.
How much
Jesse
colder
James?
it's gonna feel tomorrow. You can tell the weather's warm.
My name is Bob the Killer.
Right now. You can see him on the kayak.
Your name's Bob the Builder.
What?
And all over the Twin
My name is
Cities
Bob the Builder.
today.
Dang right, you better get that right.
Right on.
You better keep it
Are
right.
you driving or not?
There is no driving in this game. You start this game.
I'm not a big heat guy.
We're not with each other yet.
But it's nice being out here with her and, you know, having a nice
These two are trying to beat the heat.
No, this is just a tutorial.
Very nice.
This is just a tutorial, Dad.
You can sit outside and have a nice day, yeah.
I think Makai more is more about this game than I do.
Summer are endless. And now that
Guys, I know nothing about this game. I only played it for like a little bit.
to get a taste of the
Man,
Midwest.
deadball.
But after hearing rumors of a brutal winter, this
Holy
is
crap, I found some
not what
people.
they expected. We thought it was going to be
Oh, look at my headphone now. In trouble. Oh, what happened? There's no bottom. Oh my God.
Lobby, kid, trash.
Or hot summer is worse. Others say the season doesn't matter as much as the person you get to spend it with.
Being with her outside is, you know, can't ask for anything better.
You gotta appreciate that. Some people were still nervous landing here. They would experience some snow.
I'm about to go
but
watch
that
some
is
kids
not
right now.
the
Hold up.
case. Even so, we hope the good weather will be around us today. Reporting live in Minneapolis, Crystal Louis, 5 Eyewitness News.
Crystal, I think the
Dang, bro. Holy crap, though.
Good choice of words. We'll be right back.
Mulch, 4 bags of Green Loon hardwood mulch, just $9.99. Who knows the outdoors better? And Green Loon hardwood mulch is a landscaper's best choice. 4 bags, $9.99, just one location. Gertz, $4.94 and 52 in the Grove Heights.
More people are switching to Rand than ever before. Because Rand gives you more towing, more luxury, and more deals. With up to 20% off MSRP in America's most awarded pickup.
Holy crap, I'm getting launched at.
Hurry in for big deals during Ram Trouble.
Purchase and get 20% off MSRP on select all new 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock. Or walk by returning FCA lessees, get a low mileage lease on Ram 1500 Classic.
Down, bro.
The world
Holy
around us is
crap.
rapidly changing. Shouldn't high school be the time to prepare for the new opportunities ahead? That's what Destinations Career Academy is all about. Destinations tuition-free online high schools combine traditional coursework with inspiring career-focused
Got 'em.
concepts to help students gain real-world skills.
Oh, heck no, son.
Earn a high school diploma. Talk to an advisor now or visit destinationsacademy.com to learn more.
No, that took me so long. No.
My first 8 weeks, I just feel better. Lower blood pressure.
You feel awesome.
I lost 109 pounds. I got 4 sizes.
Need new belts now because I'm down to the last.
From a size 12 to a size 2.
Well, I feel more energetic.
But you guys are fantastic. Thank you.
Summer is here. Get started today and save up to 50% off on your MetaVest program. Looking to feel your best this summer. Offering soon. Call 855-RESULTS now.
Oh, you're cash only?
Yes, there's an ATM next door.
Right, with the fees.
Actually, with the BMO Harris Smart Advantage account, you don't pay fees at over 40,000 ATMs nationwide.
Surely there's a monthly fee. The universe is connected by monthly fees.
Not if you go in paperless statements. And in this universe, there's no minimum balance either.
My wisdom wrong. You should have it.
Oh, I already got one.
Whoa. That feeling you get when you can bank without fees? That's the BMO effect. Greetings from Lori Subaru. Which one, you ask? Well, Lori's has two great Subaru locations serving the Twin Cities. If you're looking for a capable crossover or SUV ready to handle our Minnesota weather, check out the Outback, Forester, or the Ascent with seating up to 8. Two great locations, both offering the same no-pressure Lori's Buy Happy experience. Find us at Brooklyn Park on Brooklyn Boulevard, just east of 169, or in Minnetonka at 394 and Plymouth Road, or anytime at LoriSubaru.com.
Looking for the freshest perennials? Look at Ford Perennial per gallon. Garden grown, $6.99 MPG perennials. No leftovers, holdovers, or blacktop burnouts. Ever-changing variety, $6.99.
I died. I'm about to die.
And curtains.
Oh, what the heck? They're cute.
Getting ready to head out of town for the holiday week? Well, there will be a few slowdowns due to construction as you head upstate.
5 Eyewitness News reporter Josie Smith has your weekend codes up.
Well, some of you might be planning to get out of town now for 4th of July holiday weekend. Let's touch on a few of those work zones west of the metro. 94 is still down to 1 lane between Alexandria and Garfield as traffic shares the westbound lanes. Can't forget about this one. They're always working on I-35, and you're still down to 1 lane north of Harris, both directions of 35. And north of there along Highway 65 at County. That's another project where they had you down to 1 lane. Let's go south. I-90, are you traveling near Albert Lea? Well, that's down to 1 lane with traffic sharing the eastbound lanes. And we've got a full closure on Highway 52. This is south of Rochester near Marion. That is the detour taking you to I-90 and County 7. With your weekend codes
Dad, you get yours?
I'm Josie Smith, 5 Eyewitness News.
Dad?
Okay.
I'm happening online right now.
Alright, bet.
And unfortunately, it is coupled with humidity. Those two don't go good together. Showers and storms as well, quite blatantly.
Okay. Thank you.
For all of us, thanks for watching.
Happening.
Our next edition is
Daughter's
We're always on the breaking news and weather updates anytime. It can't
mine's good.
Hi, Josh Bowman with Rutherford Dale Chevrolet, Truckville, USA.
You're not a jump now. Jump. There's your sword, and some little guy died.
At only $2.99 with Rutherford Dale Chevrolet, Truckville, USA.
Bet.
From our family to yours, relax and enjoy your beautiful outdoor living space with family and friends. Created with Borgers, premium pavers, slabs, and walls. Live your lifestyle.
We caught the chat. What the heck? Spam F in the chat, guys. Spam F in the Gutless, boys. Spam F in the chat, though.
I wonder if we went to headship something.
See, each and every one of you has different energy needs.
I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Like tips you can follow yourself, help from energy professionals, and efficiency readings.
Then you kill it if you don't kill you.
Yeah, true, that could happen. I mean, never know what happens. What?
I said we already knew that.
With super handling all-wheel drive, designed for where you drive. Visit your Twin Cities Acura dealer for attractive offers and MPX.
Spend too much time in food. That needs every player to get back to the fight as soon as they're
When you can't even microwave popcorn without short-circuiting something, better call Bonfeast.
Nothing beats a great burger. So we invited folks to try Culver's Butter Burger plain with nothing on it. What I want you to taste is the beef that we use at Culver's. It's so good without condiments on it. Always fresh, never frozen. We get a nice sear on the bottom of the burger. It's a butter burger because we lightly butter the bun.
You can actually taste that it's fresh.
Alright, so I can add you.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is the Durabit of the all-new Chevy Silverado. That is huge. It offers a built-in 120-volt outlet. Wow. Plug that in for me.
Okay, Dad, I just invited you.
Has more trim levels than
I just invited you to my game.
There's something for all of us.
time to upgrade. Get 0% financing for 72 months, or get a total value of over $8,700 on this all-new Silverado. Chevrolet, #1 selling brand in the Twin Cities.
Let us help you live the outdoor life you've always imagined. Create the look and feel of a timeless outdoor living space right in your own backyard. With Borgard's premium pavers, slabs, and walls.
I have to
create it. Enjoy it for a lifetime.
Angie, a Luther for sale due at GMC. Over the 229 sign and drive beautiful quarterly. That's right, zero out of pocket, $229 a month. And for truck month, over 15 grand off a new Sierra. Luther for sale due at GMC.
Tonight, breaking news, the dramatic arrest in the case of the missing college student in Utah. Police now saying they found her remains. A suspect under arrest. The clues on their phones leading police to his home. Debate shakeup. Joe Biden's damage control less than 24 hours after being confronted by Senator Kamala Harris in their first debate. The former vice president today defending his civil rights record, saying it can't be summed up in 30 to 60-second answers. Overseas, President Trump joking with Vladimir Putin, laughing off a question about Russian meddling, their first face-to-face meeting since the Mueller report. Putin now inviting President Trump to Russia. Pulled from the flames, the deadly collision. Good Samaritans saving a man trapped inside a burning car. The deadly plane crash, a sole survivor. The small plane slamming into a house. The pilot and someone inside, both killed. Hot car rescue. Two women, including a mother, accused of leaving her baby in the car while going to a liquor store. 15 children dying in hot cars so far this year. And the World Cup quarterfinal showdown, the biggest match yet. The U.S. taking on France. The incredible plays, but an American star stealing the show. This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir. Hey, good evening. It's great to have you with us on a busy Friday night. I'm Tom Yamas, in for David.
Alright, Dad's loading me in.
With breaking developments in the mysterious disappearance of that college student in Utah. Police making a dramatic arrest and a grim discovery. Heavily armed officers arresting a suspect at his home in Salt Lake City. Authorities say they found the charred remains of Mackenzie Lewick in the backyard.
Alright, Dad, I just invited you.
The victim reported missing almost 2 weeks ago. Last seen here leaving the airport, taking a ride share to a park early in the morning. The police chief says phone records show her last communication was with the suspect. ABC's Clayton Sandell leads us off.
A missing persons case tonight becoming a murder case with a dramatic SWAT team takedown. We are filing charges of aggravated murder, aggravated kidnapping.
I did.
Obstruction of justice.
No, Dad, it's gonna be.
Desecration of a body.
Go back into your game.
Of Mackenzie Lewick. The suspect, 31-year-old Ayula Ajahi. Police say he and Mackenzie Lewick had been texting on June 17th, just before meeting up at this Salt Lake City park around 3 a.m.
Phone records show the location of their phones to be at Hatch Park, within less than a minute of each other.
Ajahi owns this house 5 miles from the park. Police searched it Wednesday night, carrying out bags of evidence and digging in the backyard, making a gruesome discovery where neighbors say he recently set a fire.
Charred material was located, which has now been determined to be female human tissue.
Ajahi's online profiles claim he works in IT, was a contractor for Goldman Sachs, and spent 6 months in the Army National Guard. Police are not talking about a motive or exactly how he and the 23-year-old Lewick knew each other. Investigators now following a digital trail of text messages, social media, and dating apps for clues.
This is one of the most difficult phone calls I've ever made. As both Greg and his wife Diana were devastated and heartbroken by this news.
And Clayton Sandell joins us live. Clayton, just a horrific discovery. We saw the police chief Bear emotional during that press conference, and he revealed at this point they're not certain the suspect acted alone.
That's right, Tom. The police chief said that this investigation is not over, and they want to know if that suspect acted alone or with somebody else's help. He also said the suspect claims he didn't know Mackenzie Lewick, but had several photos of her on his phone. Tom.
Clayton Sandell with those new developments tonight. Clayton, thank you. We turn to politics now in the shakeup in the Democratic race for 2020.
Some big moments and big clashes from that debate. Early frontrunner Joe Biden taking hits on stage from Senator Kamala Harris, confronting him over civil rights issues. Less than 24 hours later, the former vice president fiercely defending his record. Early momentum in the race seeming to shift. Here's ABC's Mary Bruce.
Joe Biden came to Jesse Jackson's Rainbow Push Coalition today looking for a do-over.
Before I start, I'd like to say something about the debate we had last night.
He's talking about that defining moment from last night's debate. Senator Kamala Harris confronting the former vice president for touting his ability to work with anyone, even segregationist senators.
I do not believe you are a racist. And I agree with you when you commit yourself to the importance of finding common ground. But I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful to hear you talk about the reputations of two United States senators who built their reputations and career on the segregation of race in this country.
Harris then took on Biden for his opposition in the 70s to federally ordered busing to integrate public schools, and she made it personal.
There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools, and she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
On stage, Biden forced to go on the defensive.
It's a mischaracterization of my position across the board. I did not praise racist. That is not true.
Do you agree today
Oh,
that
yeah,
you
you're
are
on my
wrong
game.
to oppose busing in America? Then, do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
Today in Chicago, contested cleanup.
I heard and I listened to and I respect Senator Harris. But, you know, we all know that 30 seconds to 60 seconds on a campaign debate exchange can't do justice to a lifetime committed to civil rights. Well, I fought my heart out to ensure that civil rights and voting rights, equal rights are enforced everywhere.
Dad, what does your character
All right,
look
Mary
like?
Bruce joins us now from Washington. And Mary, the discussion today, not just about Joe Biden's rough night, but also about a strong
Dad, what
showing
does
for
your
Senator
character
Kamala
look like,
Harris.
Dad?
And tonight the senator is, though, changing
Dad.
her answers on a key question.
Well, Tom Harris last night raised her hand in support of abolishing
Where you
private
at?
health
I'm in the
insurance and
center.
replacing it with a government run plan. Now, today she said she misunderstood the question and tried to walk it back a bit. But Tom, this is not the first time that she's had to do some cleanup on this issue. And tonight her position still remains a little murky. Tom.
Mary Bruce for us tonight. Mary, thank you. We head overseas now. Tonight, President Trump making global headlines during his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin at the G20 summit in Japan. The two leaders joking in their first face-to-face meeting since the Mueller report blasted Russia for sweeping and systematic interference in the 2016 U.S. election. President Trump playfully telling Putin, don't meddle in the election. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl is there in Japan.
They greeted each other like old friends. President Trump
I
with a
can't
pat
see
on
you.
the back
I
for
don't
Vladimir
see
Putin.
you at all.
Later, as they prepared to face the cameras,
Are you in
the
the
two
center?
leaders commiserated about the news media.
Well, Dad, I'm in the center.
A shared joke.
Oh, Dad, I know why. Dad, go start up a game.
Journalists murdered. This is the
Dad, go
first
start up a game.
Trump-Putin meeting since Robert Mueller
Dad.
released his report documenting Russia's sweeping
Where?
and systemic interference in the 2016 election. An American reporter asked Trump
I'm a boy character with like black hair and a sword in the back.
The two men met behind closed doors for nearly an hour. White House did not say whether the issue of election meddling came up. What did come up? A possible Moscow visit for President Trump. Putin inviting him to Russia in May, just months before the election. No
Dad,
word
wait
yet
for you to
on
start
whether
the
the
game.
invitation will be accepted.
And John Karl joins us now from Osaka. And John, President Trump now preparing
Dad, you
for
start the
another
game or not?
high-stakes meeting, this one with the leader of China.
Dad?
Tom, the eyes of the world, especially world
Dude, go to what you did last time.
With President Xi of China, the president says he hopes to make progress
Go to wherever you did
end what
last
looks
time.
like an emerging trade war between the United States and China. Jonathan Karl for us tonight. John, thank you. Back here at home in the major headline tonight from the Supreme Court. The justices will take up the Trump administration's legal challenge to DACA in their next term. The president tried to end the Obama-era program allowing more than 700,000 members to remain in the country after being illegally brought to the U.S. as children. A decision could come early next year. We do move on to the deadly plane crash in North Carolina. A small plane slamming into a home. The pilot and a person inside the house both killed. Another person in the house was injured.
You as party leader.
Pilot reporting trouble moments before the plane
Okay, now you're
down.
promoted as party leader.
Investigators tonight want to know exactly what sent that small plane into a home.
It was so loud, and then all of a sudden we heard an explosion.
The pilot died, as well as one person in the Hope Mills, North Carolina area home just before midnight. But there was a second person in the home.
52-year-old female going from a house that got impacted by an airplane.
Did you start the match?
Basically took the roof off.
They reported somebody
Just pick anyone, I don't care.
We heard her voice hollering out.
Investigators say the pilot had been practicing landings at a nearby airport.
The pilot reported
Match found. Alright, I'm getting in the match, I think, with you.
and no further communications were received.
While the NTSB is leading the investigation, word tonight that the survivor from that house suffered serious injuries. Tom?
All right, David, thank you. News tonight about the neo-Nazi convicted for the deadly car attack.
Now, what does it say on the top of your screen? It says deport in.
Alex Fieldshire rejecting a defense request for a lesser time behind bars. Fields pleading guilty to 29 federal hate crime charges, ramming his car into county.
If you guys are enjoying this video, live stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. So yeah, I'm ready.
Police say a 3-year-old boy was found dead after trapping himself in a minivan in
Hey guys, I'm gonna do a like spike. You guys don't know what a like spike. You gotta hit R2 on your controller. You guys do not know what a like spike is. Basically where I say 3, 2, 1 like spike, and you guys have to hit the like button. I see you can, right? So 3, 2, 1, like spike! Alright, what? No, we're gonna do sub spike. It's basically the same thing. 3, 2, 1, sub spike! Boys, alright. Oh my god. There you go.
Police say he was wearing only a wet diaper, clammy to touch, and had bright red skin.
Is that your child? Then you come here. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
The child's mother arrested. In 2018, 52 children died in hot cars across the country. And already this year, more than a dozen have lost their lives, including an 18-month-old in Galveston, Texas, one of 3 deaths in 3 days in the state.
And
Tom, police tell us that second woman could face charges too. And they tell people to leave a cell phone, a handbag, or a work ID, something that will make you go to the back of your car every time you park, hoping to prevent these kinds of tragedies. Tom?
A great tip. All right, Marcus, thank you. The hot car warning comes as the first heat wave of the season scorches parts of the country this weekend. Let's get right to ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano. Rob, good evening.
Hey, Tom, from New York down through D.C., we are in this heat wave, which is going to expand now into the Midwest. Check it out, Big Blue H right over Kentucky, so southwest flow is going to pump up the heat and humidity across those areas that have heat advisories. Sioux Falls to Kansas City, well into the 90s tomorrow, 90s. New York through D.C. We'll get a bit of a cool front across the extreme northeast, but that'll bring severe storms from New York back through D.C. around this time tomorrow, only cooling us a little. The heat's going to remain intact across the Midwest, 90s there. Dangerous heat, and we're still in June.
We'll be tracking that heat. All right, Rob, thank you.
Hope you guys are ready.
The Women's World Cup. The U.S. taking on France in the quarterfinals. Their toughest matchup so far, playing in the sweltering heat we just heard about there. Team co-captain Megan Rapinoe in the spotlight for stunning play on the field and her comments off it. Here's ABC's Adrian Baker.
Tonight, Team USA
Dad, there's someone on us.
Dreams alive, beating their toughest competition.
Dad.
5 minutes into play, Megan Rapinoe during a free kick, doing what she's done throughout the
Find something.
Many Americans cheering on
We're
their
about to
team
tackle attacking an animal right now.
The unseasonably hot and humid weather didn't deter women. Rapinoe, who created a firestorm when she said she would not visit the White House if the team wins it all in the second half, scores a second goal. The French had plenty of shots, but were frustrated until more than an hour into the game, scoring. But Team USA manages to hold on.
Some incredible plays there. Adrian Baker joins us now live outside that stadium. And Team USA will have a few days to rest before the next big game.
That's right, Tom. In fact, they play again on Tuesday, but I don't know how they're going to come down off of the win tonight. And the adrenaline rush. We were inside with fans. The energy was so electric. Some of the Americans we talked to say they'll follow the team to Lyon. They play England next. Tom?
Adrian Baker with all the action out there. Adrian, thank you. Next tonight, honoring a pivotal milestone in the LGBTQ movement. Today marks the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots right here in New York City. Police raiding the landmark Stonewall Inn, an underground gay bar, igniting the fight for gay rights. ABC will be celebrating Pride all weekend, and you can watch the annual Pride Parade Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on ABC News Live. Available on abcnews.com and all of your devices. And there's still much more ahead on World News Tonight this Friday. Pulled from the flames, the head-on collision, a man trapped inside a burning car, and the couple woken up by the crash. How they found him and saved his life. You'll see it all. Plus the mysterious disappearance of that mother of 5, her estranged husband and his girlfriend charged with evidence tampering, what a judge just forbid them to do. And a community forced to blow up this massive bridge. What happened here? Stay with us.
My idea, Cloud, has to work like air traffic control. It's gotta let the user data integrate with data from our existing systems. Being able to form a reservation platform for 20 years ago. And also gives you access to both super personalized trips and changing phones in the future. Plus, I need freedom to move my workload wherever, whenever, but manage it all right here. And that's the cloud I want. Simple, right? Expect more from your cloud. IBM Cloud. Let's be honest, safe drivers shouldn't have to pay much for insurance.
This thing dad's almost dead.
That's why insurance has drive time. The safer you drive, the more you save. Although I'm not really driving right now, that would be unsafe. When insurance is affordable, it's surprisingly painless.
You might take something for your heart or joints, but do you take something for your brain? With an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish, Prevagen has been shown in clinical trials to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
With moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, your plans can change in minutes. Your head wants to do one thing, but your gut says, not today. If your current treatment isn't working, ask your doctor about Entyvio. Entyvio acts specifically in the GI tract to prevent an excess of white blood cells from entering and causing damaging inflammation. Entyvio has helped many patients achieve long-term relief and remission. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after increased risk of infection, which can be serious. AML, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection caused by a virus, may be possible. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio. Ask your doctor about the only GI-focused biologic just for ulcerative colitis and Crohn's. Entyvio, relief and remission within reach.
Back down with an incredible rescue, a man pulled from the flames in a head-on car crash. A couple finding the man trapped inside the burning vehicle. What they did to save his life. Here's ABC's Will Call.
Oh my God. While Jamie Tiger and her husband Danny
Is anyone in that car?
risked their lives to save a man inside that burning car.
Oh my God. Danny, no!
Ignoring his wife's pleas,
I
Danny
don't know.
races towards the fierce flames.
In the name of Jesus.
Leave what?
Adrenaline, Danny bends the door frame back and hauls the man to safety.
He's a dully man, so I just he had stuck his arm kind of out the window, and I grabbed a hold of him and drug him out.
Now, in the name of Jesus.
Seconds later, you hear an explosion.
Good boys. Danny, you're safe. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on. Carry your load.
Sadly, 2 people were killed in that head-on car crash. Those good Samaritans, though, are receiving a lot of praise for saving that man's life. Stop.
Will Carr for us tonight. Will, thank you. And when we come back, the massive inferno. Thick smoke and flames ripping through a condo construction site, and fears the fire could spread. Stay with us.
It's tough to quit smoking cold turkey. So Chantix can help you quit slow turkey. Along with support, Chantix is proven to help you quit. With Chantix, you can keep smoking at first and ease into quitting. Chantix reduces the urge, so when the day arrives, you'll be more ready to kiss cigarettes goodbye. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. To stop Chantix can help right away if you have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, depressed mood, suicidal thoughts or actions, seizures, or worse, murder, blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or life-threatening allergic and skin reactions. Decrease alcohol use. Use caution driving or operating machinery. Tell your doctor if you
Dad, I'm guessing that you want to get back to your Fortnite.
side effect is nausea.
Done?
Smoking.
You want to go back to Fortnite, I'm guessing?
Talk to
See you
your
on the
doctor
flip side,
about
everybody.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, my dad's
We've
out.
got to talk.
Yeah.
It's about your food. It has spray-on flavors.
Dad, I'll
and
see you,
powdered
alright?
meat.
Out. Peace.
It's time for fresh food that belongs in the fridge next to ours.
Good game, 2 thumbs
Now,
up.
who's hungry? Fresh bet.
Fact, we all love
You want to see that again?
Voice assistants have changed our
Good
lives.
game, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah,
You know what's
it's
better
going
than all
by.
these things by themselves? All these things
It's good by the
combined are
act.
the most trusted name in security. ADT.
Hi, guys. That's it for my dad.
Stop dancing around the pain that keeps you up
You
again
guys think
and
that
again.
this is all
Advil PM silences pain, and you sleep the whole night. Advil PM.
Oh my, this Heinz mayonnaise is so creamy. One day you'll tell your grandkids about it. And they'll say, Grandpa, just tell us about Humpty Dumpty. And you'll say, he broke his pelvis or whatever. Now back to my creamy Heinz mayonnaise. Heinz mayonnaise, unforgettably creamy.
Welcome to Fowler, Indiana, one of the windiest places in America, and home to 3 BP wind farms. In the off chance the wind ever stops blowing here, the lights can keep on shining thanks to our natural gas, a smart partner.
Oh, boy!
It's always ready when needed, or not. At BP, we see possibilities everywhere to help the world keep advancing.
I knew my son could be at risk of certain cancers later in life, from an infection, human papillomavirus. I knew how widespread HPV is, and while HPV clears for most, that might not be the case for him. I knew his risk increases as he gets older. I knew a vaccine could help protect him at age 11 or 12, before he could be exposed. I knew, so I talked to my child's doctor. Now that you know that HPV can lead to certain cancers, don't wait. Talk to your child's doctor today.
Back now with our index, the massive blaze breaking out in Santa Clara, California. Flames and thick smoke spewing from a condo construction site. You see it right there. One worker hurt trying to escape the blaze.
What I do for a living, obviously when I'm doing it for therapy, I'm doing it for the better. But when I'm in a house, I'll be able to screw up people's minds. I'm not going to tell them what I really do as a job. The dumber they think I am, the better it is for me.
I'm Jessica, and I'm a plus-size model from Chicago, Illinois. Give me a shoulder. Yes. Be fierce. Yes. When a lot of people think of models, they think of a size 2 or a 4. They don't typically see a size 14, 16, or an 18. Yes, true, right there. There's a stereotype that plus-size people are sitting down eating bonbons all day, and I'm here to call the BS. I run half marathons, I spin, I salsa dance. Big girls can do it just as good as anybody else. So great summer.
All right.
Yeah. People are gonna underestimate me, and then I'm gonna steal their money.
I got a key to the Big Brother house.
God, I'm gonna be on Big Brother.
My name is Cliff. I am a petroleum engineer in the oil and gas industry. They're ready to run down hole and make a well out of this. I've had crazy stuff happen all over the world. I've slept under bulletproof blankets in Africa. I've had guns pulled on me in South America. Make it work. It is the most amazing, fun job in the world. Everything I do is for my family. Oh, look, there's a gator right there. Come back, bring me a fish. I'm kind of like a gator. I'm laying low, don't necessarily notice me until the jaw snaps. Once that happens, it's too late, game's over.
My name's Annalise. I'm from Simi Valley, California, and I just graduated from the University of Nevada, Reno. I'm a Big Brother super fan. I've been watching it religiously with my family ever since I was a little kid. I love Jordan, and I love Danielle. People definitely underestimate me based off my looks, but there's way more to me than that. racked up lots of gold, yellow cards, red cards, playing Division I soccer. You do not want to mess with me. I just get super competitive and super aggressive. Big brother, I'm coming for you.
Hi, my name is David. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a photographer. Nice. I shoot mostly fitness, gyms. Fitness is a passion of mine. Fitness has literally transformed my life. I was at 230 pounds, size 40 in the waist. I decided that I wanted to change my life. And I walked to a CrossFit gym, got beat up every day, lost 30 pounds. 4 years later, I'm an athlete now.
All right, guys, Daddy's got to go win us some money. See you later. Make your family proud.
Go get that money.
I'm on my way to go score that money.
Big brother 21, I'm coming for the $500,000.
Let's go.
Welcome. Moments ago, 8 other house guests moved in. It's now time for you to join them. The first 4 house guests to enter are Cliff, Isabella, David, and Annalise. You may now enter the house.
David, David, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Man, I'll remember all this eventually, but give me time.
Alright, I'll take that.
You know, it's funny, I've been watching this show.
I gotta get up. I gotta push some
Unfortunately,
stuff.
the older guy
Okay.
is an easy target.
Okay,
I've got to make
Major,
sure
I
that
just
I can
gotta get
stay
up,
alive
okay?
for the first few weeks. I'm Obi, by the way. Obi?
Major.
Obi. Okay,
Major.
we got a phrase in Texas.
You gotta
playing
move, baby. I gotta get up.
I'm just laying here waiting to strike.
Dude! Alright, this is what the magic happens. Right? You know, tell me, is there bruise in there? Oh, yes! Dude.
Watermelon?
I literally eat like 1 or 2 whole watermelons a day.
We'll be best friends with those.
Hey, we're definitely gonna be strong tomorrow. I wanted someone to work out with.
Jackson was giving me the eyes of like, yo, bromance. From the moment I saw Jack, I knew that skeleton dude. Is it happening? Felt like a horse. Are we doing this? We can pump some iron together, but I'm like feeling it right off the bat. We can eat a lot of food together. I totally got your back. I knew we were gonna click.
And I'll take the weight
I
and put
love
it
you.
on for you.
Naturally, I need puff coats.
That
Would
leaves
that be okay?
Sam,
Do you love me?
Nick,
Do you?
Jessica,
Tell your sister.
and Christy.
Watch the
Move on
screen
in.
from the mountaintops. She won't tell. She's asleep anyhow. Don't worry. Well, I love you too.
I see Christy.
Together we're gonna move mountains. I have a feeling. Me and you.
Dated someone in my family for the last
Together.
7 years. I am shocked. I
You want
have
me to
no
push or
words.
pull?
I have to play this off like we do not know each other
You want
because
me to
that will
push or pull?
immediately put a target on our backs.
You
I
want
have
me
to
to
get
push or
her
pull?
alone at some point.
When we move the
without
mountains, you
tension.
want me to push or pull?
Discuss what
You
we
want to
wanna
push
do.
or pull?
Oh my god.
No, this is good.
This is wild.
Come on, Pop.
The last person that I was expecting to see here was someone from my
Should I grab?
ex-girlfriend's
I
family.
can do that. You got one?
Tommy being in this house could be an amazing thing for my game, or it could be a horrible thing and blow up in our faces if anyone
Here,
finds
take
out
these
that
and out and throw some more.
Hey, let's get to know each other.
We got
I guess we'll start.
Hey everybody, my name is Jessica Milagros. Jessica Milagros. I'm Puerto Rican. I
Is
want
it
you
shipped
to
into
have
our house?
Your R's, Milagros.
The PlayStation, or do you pick it up at the
I'm
store?
pretty sure I can roll my R's.
Where?
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm
Was it
from
there?
Wyoming, but I work on a
Yeah, it
ranch
comes from a
in
different
LA
place.
now. We have exotic animals and wine. So I'm a sommelier and a safari guide.
What else? Well, yeah, Holly is hands down the coolest person out of all of us.
Holly, super cute. She drinks wine and rides eagles. I'd say that I'm relatively outdoorsy, like I know how to pitch a tent.
So my full name is Sam Smith. I was here first. I was the real Sam Smith. I drive truck. I bang gears, pass steers.
He bangs what? Is that even legal?
So, I've been married 8 years now. I got 2 little boys. Thank you. Really cute little guys.
Being a truck driver, I really haven't been able to give my family everything that I wanted to give them. But by winning this game, I could be Zach and Bradley's hero. Like, can you imagine? Can you really imagine if I won? Little podunk Sam Smith from Pennsylvania. Can you imagine?
So my name's Annalise, but everyone calls me Sis. I'm from LA.
There's Annalise, long brown hair, tan, hazelnut brown eyes. I was like, God, this is going to be a long summer.
My name's Kemi, I'm 25. I'm a brand strategist in Brooklyn, New York. But don't take strategy to anything. I just push paper. I really need to work on my sense of humor because people never know when I'm joking. I guess I don't need to work on it. Maybe other people should be more receptive.
Yes, I'm Jack. I'm 28 years old and I'm a fitness trainer from Tampa.
I know obviously he's not Jason Momoa, but he can be my Jason Momoa for this summer.
All right, now we're the gap. I'll see you guys.